Roo, how are ya? Sorry about that, mate. Sorry for the fuck around. Parking shit house. Good, just setting up shit for tomorrow. Cool.
Nathan?
Nath. Take a seat, mate.
Oh, I can't. I don't have time.
Just take a seat. Just take a seat, mate. Just come through here, mate.
You just come through.
Just come through here, mate. Just take a seat.
Just take a seat, mate.
Just take a seat. How are you, Nathan? No, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing.
That's
It shouldn't take too long, mate.
It'll be fine.
Probably take about 3 minutes.
Take a seat. Maybe put that spoon behind you. See, I want to get the cameras obviously in you. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate.
Yeah, I'm not stoked about this.
Wow.
Hey, mate.
Yeah. Toddler washes up on a beach and then sometime in the next 24 hours. You know who you can blame.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe I just want to direct your attention over the TV, just over here, mate.
Just.
There it is.
This fucking piece of shit. He was supposed to have that all night. He hasn't. He's docked units. Sorry, mate. Oh, thanks, mate. Sorry, mate.
What keeps happening, mate?
It's very elusive.
I think Guru's lost the spoon.
I don't have it.
Why not?
Someone else might have it.
Why don't you have it?
Because one of the fans asked for a photo and I thought, how can I let them down?
This is huge.
Emergency meetings.
Where is it? You were asked to have the spoon all night.
Yes.
Where is it?
I think by episode 1 next year I will have the spoon.
Someone left with it. I spoke to security.
That's unfortunate.
I will have it for episode 1. If I don't have it, minus 20 units.
No, you've already lost the 20 units. We've reached a decision.
10 if you have it by round 1. If you don't, it's 40.
1040?
1040.
10 and 40, done.
A weird DM in the Hello Sport message requests.
Okay. Wow. Highest bid wins. Don't waste my time. This is good stuff.
Cody's currently painting the replica. Just got off the phone with Tom. We're going to cook up a plan to meet up with these guys and swap the spoons.
Also, get the original spoon.
Let Rue buy the replica off them and then reveal to him on the show, pulling off one of the greatest pre-season.
You're a cunt, Toddler. An absolute cunt.
I have a confession. Rue came to me at the season
Fucking
launch.
piece of shit. You are the biggest cuck of all fucking time, Toddler.
And told me that he has the spoon. And he got it back the day after the races of the Greyhounds.
Why?
That's fine.
And he's cooked up a plan where he's made this fake Instagram page.
I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
And the guy coming this afternoon is his brother-in-law. Because then what Guru wanted was to come in and re-swap the spoon before the show on Wednesday. So that he actually has the real spoon again.
What's the point of
I'm
double
you're
swapping?
giving them the fucking
He's doing it so you guys think you're geniuses.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. When he comes in to swap them over,
We almost all need to be in here for that. He's leaving himself exposed with our closest,
Mate, he should
consigliere.
have. He could have. He's
Oh
got.
my god, you
he's
are
got too big
such
for
a
his chest.
fucking
When
Toddler.
did you try to play it cool with this fucking bloke?
Well, if he's going to show up in his Hello Sports shirt and a balaclava on, I was just trying to throw them off the set, but it is, mate.
yeah, no, they've got no idea.
I might just look like with a text of just a black dot on the very base of it where you wouldn't look.
Yeah.
And sort of show that in the video and be like, this is the real spoon. Do you think we're going to be able to swap these over before?
Yeah, 100%. Wednesday night.
Thank you again. See you again.
There you go. Well,
Did he know?
Look at him, mate.
Fuck. Dude, they're pretty close. Hey, good doing business with you.
Good on you, brother.
Hey.
Thanks very much.
There's his dot.
his little
There's
dot.
his dot. You dumb fuck.
That's pretty funny.
10 if you have it by round 1. If you don't,
1040? 1040?
Oh, that's fucked. I'm going to kill you, Tom. I've wasted so much time in the last 2 weeks. Fucking hell. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude, it burnt good, honest and true as well.
Look, my last stand. I think the effort I've put into this, I don't think I should start on -40. I really fucking don't. I can't tell you. I've now ruined Tim Williams' week because he's freed up his Thursday to deliver the spoon tomorrow. I've fucking freed up my brother-in-law's afternoon. I have done the most fucking overs of all time to make this work. Oh, this is brutal. You're such a cunt, Tom. I'm so off this. This is fucked. I've also got a meeting in 2.5 minutes. So pull me out of my misery and let me know what's happening.
Well, no, why don't you sleep on it? And we'll catch up tomorrow morning.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
really excited for that.
All right.
We just thought, we may as well get over. You can just sleep on it,
I'm obviously beside myself, but the spoon and the fires are lovely.
We got some lovely photos, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
We're going to get some photos printed.
But anyway, you sleep on it, we'll sleep on it.
We'll have a think,
We'll see what the new day holds.
Yeah. If you are interested in a producer job at Hello Sport, reach out because I'm going to fucking kill you.
Yes. Well done, everyone.
Final piece. Yeah.
The ashes.
You've got the spoon back.
You got it back.
I will say this, the one silver lining out of this, I was thinking about it this morning, just how ridiculous is the amount of effort I've had to have 2 spoons with my faces on it, saying a loser. So at least there's only one now, which
Exactly
is nice.
right. We're back to one.
There's one gone.
This is now officially what you get for last place. Like the spoon will still be, but this is
So the reverse ashes.
This is so fucked.
So listen, anyway, you sleep on it.
Yeah, I'll do
and
heaps
we'll
of sleeping
sleep on
tonight.
it.
That'll be fine.
We'll work out.
We'll come back tomorrow, but you go to your meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Thanks, man.
Good.
Well done, everyone. Well done, Tola. What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another episode, another season, another year of About Even, the number one betting show in all of the land. Now, is this? Are we in now after the initial? People have seen everything.
People have
that's gone
digested. We've come back the next day. So what you've just seen, we've slept on it. We've come back the next day.
Some of us slept on it.
Roo, how'd you sleep?
Well, hold on a second. Before we do get to Roo, I think it is also important to just welcome back for another year our good friends at Ned's.
Yes, of course.
Who, will be touching themselves after that intro, I'm assuming. That's a little bit of what you can expect, punters and dribblers.
Well, it's the best sports gambling content, the best gambling content you can ever think up, right?
That's
it doesn't
right.
get better than that.
That's
and
right.
it's all thanks to Ned's.
Who we're pumped to have back on board next year. Many good things coming. Once again, shout out to Ned's. Shout out to Ned's. Shout out to Ned's. Now, as you were saying, Edward, I think you were asking our good friend Nathan down the end there, not Rando.
Rando is here. Who will get
great head of hair, Rando. How you going?
You've also put on a bit of size. I reckon.
Thank you. Hopefully muscle.
No, muscle.
No muscle. Not getting fat shamed in the office.
Are you lifting heavy?
Been trying to.
Mate, it's like you're the most handsome here. So wear it with pride.
Youngest as well. How old are you?
Youngest 28.
Oh,
yeah,
he's young.
He's young.
He's
just a buck. But Nathan Durkin.
Yeah.
How are you?
Your government
I've
name.
been better.
Yeah.
I've been heaps fucking better. Yesterday was tough for me. It takes a lot to bring out the genuine petty person within me, and you nailed it yesterday. I was furious. So much so, when I watched that video the other day, so for context, I thought I was working with Tobler, obviously. I thought we were mates. And when I watched that video the other day of him showing up at the Manly launch, and his name wasn't on the list, I actually went, oh, poor guy, that sucks. It popped back up in my algorithm today, and I was like, fuck you, cunt. Fucking deserve that. I'm not stoked about it. I'm pretty filthy, but I don't even want to say well played to him. I'm I'm fucking furious.
What about to us? What about to us?
You didn't do anything.
Well, we did.
Well, you
Because
didn't.
you've got an urn.
You've just got a little bitch working.
You've got an urn full of burnt spoon.
No. We fostered an environment. He didn't have to side with us. We didn't know what was happening.
I know he didn't.
We fostered an environment, right, where he feels comfortable to get the best possible content out. Which is what
yourself. I tell you why. Because the only reason Tobler folded was because you did it to for Tom and Eddie's ego player to think, oh my God, we're so smart. So they come up with these genius content ideas. Tobler's watching Eddie watch like the most complex scene from Ocean's 11, knowing that he wants Tobler to somehow edit that together with him in it. And that's when Tobler goes, you know what? I'm flipping right now. So you did it to yourself. You knew that would happen.
I didn't ask for the Ocean's 11 scene. He did. He did this. He fucked me.
You had to know that if we were gonna an opportunity to make ourselves look grandiose and cool, like that's what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we were like plotting this. We were like mapping out all the different scenes. Tobler saw a lot of work.
holding up a laptop with Ocean's 12, being like, "Do this."
Black and white, like POV cam of Matt Damon pickpocketing someone on a fucking train. Tobler's like, I don't know how to do this.
I am not certainly not in 24 hours before we fucking record.
I can't tell you how many things I moved this week, adjusted. I had my brother-in-law leave work early. I had Tim Williams not go home last night so he could deliver the spoon today. And when it all shattered yesterday, it was heartbreaking.
Did you admit to your wife that she was right?
Yeah, I had no fucking choice. She's not going to miss it.
No.
It was heartbreaking.
So that was my other big issue yesterday, that she told me the whole time that Tobler would fuck me. And I was like, nah. Tobler's a content guy. He gets it.
Yeah, he does. He just
So
does not get the right content.
We were throwing around some ideas yesterday, just off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
You could have got someone else to paint a replica so that you always had the real one. You could have, come up with a way to swap them without involving Tobler. Like,
You didn't need to swap them.
How was I going to swap it without someone
You
inside
didn't need
the
to
building?
swap them.
Why wouldn't you just? You could have just.
No, I didn't need to swap them, but I decided that me walking in with a spoon after 4 months, it wasn't the greatest content we could do. So I decided to level it up. I tried to make it the best I could. I put my faith in someone that I thought I could trust.
Yeah.
Turns out I couldn't. I think it's all very easy to say in hindsight. I went for the best possible content I could, and this motherfucker fucked.
Do you think that, like, at any point did you consider that you would be turned on?
Heaps of points.
Yeah.
Most of the points.
Yeah.
But I put my faith in him.
No, but it was all down to working too well. Like, he wasn't going to say a thing, I don't think, until the brief came.
Have you got a
to him
mic?
about what?
Yeah.
When did you turn? What was the
Monday afternoon.
After the brief.
After the brief, after the
Eddie had finished showing me this scene, I was like,
fuck
Jesus.
But that was your idea.
No,
that was our.
Oh, okay,
that was
right. Because
coming
he
from the
presented
top.
it to me, and I was like, yeah, okay, we can do that.
So he was going to steal the Ocean's 11 for your own.
We'd concocted, so
you
you guys
were
were
going to do
going to
an
play a
Ocean's
video.
11 edit for you guys to fuck us, but then when you realised we were going to make you do, so you were going to have to do two essentially.
That's why he turned. It's 100%.
Okay.
Is that why you turned?
I
proved it.
spiraled. It felt like it was getting out of control, so I was like, let's just...
It was getting out of hand a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
Let's flip this on its head.
Yeah.
You had the spoon. That's the thing.
But I could have walked it in here, but I thought, that's not good enough.
But you might have been
the
able
show
to...
deserves better in
No,
it.
absolutely.
And it has got better,
No,
to
it
be
has.
fair. It's just, I'm just the fucking sore loser.
But you could have... There must have been a better way than ever parting way with the spoon. Like, again, getting a replica painted.
Could have got a replica painted.
Yeah, but if it went to plan the way that I thought it would, which I had my faith in him, it would have been unreal.
Yeah.
Would have been great.
No, it
It
would have
didn't
been.
play out
What
that
I'm
way.
saying is you can't trust anyone.
No,
Not in this
no,
game.
no.
Not in
Well,
this bracket.
yeah, but when I come into here, I have to be able to pull it off. I have to trust someone.
Yeah.
I still think he was my best bet, but it was a shocking call nonetheless.
As I said to you yesterday, Guru, welcome to first grade. Sorry, brother.
I hate this guy. I'm so offended. I'm so
He said
offended.
that to you yesterday as you were
So
walking
catty.
out, and it was like you could sense that you could like cut the tension with a knife when you're just walking out. He's like, "Welcome to first
I
grade."
had one of those moments where I got in the car after and I just sat there for a minute. I just like went through the week and I was like, I put so much into this.
What was your first initial thought? Because as you walked into the frame here and we're like, sit down, you're like, oh, I've got to go. We're like,
well, that was the other
sit
thing. I
down,
did have a
Nathan.
fucking meeting that I was late to, and I was like, this is a fucking nightmare. Genuine
You know, but
nightmare.
what were your first thoughts? You're like, I've been fucked here.
Yeah, I knew immediately. And then it all Yeah, it
Oh, it
hit
was
me
good.
pretty quickly.
What did you think we'd done with it?
I was too busy thinking about how I was going to strangle this cunt. I hadn't even got that far yet. Well done though. Well played.
Thanks.
So
played.
the punishment, obviously, as stipulated at the night of the Greyhounds, which was agreed to, was if he couldn't get the spoon back here by this episode, it was minus 40 units to start the season, and if he got it back, it was minus 10. So we're working on a minus 10 base, regardless.
Yes, we are.
But
and they were the agreed terms, or obviously filmed, because he wasn't supposed to part way with the spoon at the races.
We kept trying to get
For context, punters and dribblers, there is a deeper level as to the importance of units this year, as if they weren't already important. But this year, we are introducing a punishment for the spoon, essentially. If you come last, you will be punished. This year, drum roll, is the loser has to do 5 minutes of continuous stand-up at an open mic night. You can't reference the show. You can't talk about how you got here. You just need to get up and rip your best content, your best jokes. So to start minus 40 is pretty punchy.
yeah, you could almost book it in.
You could just about book it in. Now, did you bring your own version, your own video for us to look at?
Because you had a gloat video that you said...
Yeah.
Because there's obviously part of this is like... There's an element to minus 40, which is all on you because you fucked up and you had the spoon. This didn't need to happen. But there is an element of minus 40 that almost ends the season before it starts.
Yes, yeah, there is.
So,
Yeah,
you know, obviously we want to give you the opportunity to plead your case, maybe try and, like, grease our wheels a little bit.
Maybe beg for units.
Yeah, well, you're in luck. I'm in the begging business. Don't you fucking laugh. I think minus 10 is fair for me off the back of this. For a bit of context as well, like it was a weird turn of events. I actually had the spoon back with me at 11 a.m. the morning after the fucking races. It found me almost immediately, and it's been sitting in my lounge room, taking up a lot of space ever since. I think minus 10 is fair because I did have the spoon and I brought it back. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of pushback here.
Where is it?
But that doesn't sound like you begging, and it doesn't sound like the bet that we made, which was if you don't have the spoon and the first episode of the season, which is right now, it would be minus 40, and I just don't understand why it would be minus 10 if it should be minus 40.
Yeah, you haven't explained yourself.
You haven't explained yourself. There's also been no begging. There's been no groveling.
No.
There's been no licking of boots. Is that a saying?
My boots are fucking dirty.
My dirty boots. And I don't think I've seen your video that you were going to play to us yet.
Okay, I have got a video. In fact, I've actually got 2 videos because that's how confident I was, which is pretty rattling. I've got a video just in case, for whatever reason, I didn't get to swap them over. That was about, the boys have walked in the smoking gun into the studio for me. And then I've got one if I did get to swap them over, which I thought I was going to, but I evidently didn't. It's a pretty humbling moment for me, I'm not going to lie. I am willing to play the video if I start at minus 10 units.
Well, listen.
Maybe that can knock off 10 of the 40.
Yeah, it might knock off 10 units of the 40, but I don't know that it's necessarily going to
There's not a hope in hell I'm starting at minus 30.
Well,
there's still time.
I still haven't heard a grovel.
I
still haven't heard a grovel, and I still haven't heard an apology.
You don't have a smoking gun to go from 40 to 10 in one thing. There's multiple things we're talking about here.
You can work your way to 10 maybe, or maybe not 10, maybe it's 15, but like, you can work your way down, but you don't just go, here's a video I recorded, knock 30 units off this.
Is that a $300 video? Probably not. No. $100 video? Probably.
To me, it's about $1,000.
You still also have our cash, by the way. So
I do, yes.
So,
had grand plans of throwing that back in your face too. Really devastated.
Maybe you could shine my belt before every episode. Something like that.
Well, once the first episode starts, I don't know if it's yours anymore. I think it's now you can't put the belt down. That would just
he could shine it.
He could certainly shine the belt though. I think
could shine just so it's
right. It's his job to keep it shiny all year. And if it gets dirty,
yeah. I'm willing to shine boots, shine.
That's probably 2 units.
Belts, whatever it might be.
Well, I just it needs it's
polishing.
not shiny enough at the moment. So that would be a first port of call. Obviously, we're gonna watch the video. What else can you do for us? Because it's just not enough yet.
Again, I haven't heard any groveling.
I haven't heard any groveling. Sebo, you had anything grovelling?
None.
None. No grovelling.
Boys, I desperately need this. You know how much I desperately need it. I actually fear that the comedy routine could land one of you three a new career, whereas I think I will be a complete and utter train wreck.
And that's why you've got to grovel. Because
I'm scared if you do it, we'll lose you from the show. You'll end up fucking Netflix doing comedy. I desperately need this. I come to you on my knees.
And who's smarter than you?
Tobler, apparently.
No, but like,
breaks my fucking heart.
who else?
Who else is smart?
My dads are smarter than me.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know what Sebo is if he's an uncle or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Someone else is smarter than me. But yes, I desperately need to get back to 10 units.
Look, that was worth probably 2 or 3. That was nice.
what about if like 5 units, say the video's 10, another 5 units up to the dribblers now? Because when you walked in, you did a great job at kind of like laughing with the joke, but just watching the footage back, there's a few key moments where you see heartbreak.
Oh, there's a few
It
Ralph Wiggum
reminds me of
moments in
like,
there,
you
yeah.
know, you work up the courage in Fast and Furious 2 to finally put your arm around next to the chick, and then you turn and she's hooking up with that dude on the other side of it. Like, that's the feeling. And then we were just watching a meme before with that M83 thing. I'm just talking 3 second, 5 second, 10 second clips of just different variations of the footage from the YouTube and music of Rue's Heartbreak. I just want to see a carousel of Rue's Heartbreak.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Carousel post. So there might be a bit of like, you know,
on your personal and your,
or it might be a bit of the M80, just like.
No, I think M83 over the top of it. Yeah.
But if someone wants to come up with their own songs as well, throw it in short, but just like 5 to 10 second clips of Rue's Heartbreak.
Okay, but now does he do a carousel or does he have to just post like one?
No,
of
we
those
got sent in, and then he can just do a carousel.
or does he have to like post them over a series of weeks? Or
just do it once.
No, I like a dump. I like a heartbreak dump. So we've got a heartbreak dump. We've got we've just had some nice words. He's going to keep the belt nice and shiny for me. He is going to play the video, and I also I think that you need to forgive Tobler.
Oh, no way. I'm drawing the line there. He's dead to me. He's fucking dead to me.
Forgiveness,
I'll clean boots for eternity. I'm not forgiving Tobler.
Turn the other cheek, mate. You don't want to carry that through your life,
You don't
bro.
want resentment on your heart.
No, I'm carrying. Well and truly carrying, and I'm very comfortable with carrying. Motherfucker. You want this video?
Yep.
Well, send it to your best mate, Tommy Tobler. You've probably got his number.
Deleted his number.
You guys were in cahoots for a while. We can put it on Rando's TV.
Yep. Is there anything else we need, boys?
There probably is.
I've got a number in mind.
Well, I've got
I don't know if we've reached it yet.
No, I've got a number, and it's not 10, unfortunately for you, Roo. I'll give you that.
It's not 40.
But it's not 40. But it's not 10.
No, I think I'm going to need 10.
Video takes off 10, pending the
dump. That's 5.
That's 5.
15.
So it takes you to 25.
The apology, and the belt shining's 5. So he's at 20. So how do you? I reckon there's 5 more you can glance.
Yeah, it's up to you.
You can drop
I reckon
5
we
more.
can get you 15. 15's fair and
15's
reasonable.
fair and reasonable.
If you've come up with this huge plan, which was a great plan, and I appreciate the gameplay, it just worked too well in terms of stroking egos. You can come up with a 5-unit plan.
You
right
tripped
now.
yourself up.
There's 5 more
You
units.
tripped yourself up. You
I
want
don't
to cut
think I
out
did
for it.
trip myself
Well,
up.
you tripped yourself
I tried
up.
to do the best content for the show.
Yeah, but
guilty as charged.
No, which is appreciated.
And it has turned out.
It has turned out great, but you tripped yourself up. It just wasn't. You didn't realize that you were like. It's like when a bloody, when like a moth makes a cocoon for himself, or a caterpillar, and they become a butterfly. You didn't realize you were making a cocoon. Yes. You were just doing it. You were just sort of walking forward into this thing. And now you're a beautiful content butterfly that's just unfortunately, didn't work out.
I'm a content butterfly that's trapped in a corner. Yeah.
You're in a web. So at the moment you're minus 20 to start the season.
So and 5 more.
I think there's probably 5 more we could find.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I reckon you might move the needle once you see how cocky I am in this video. But anyway, how are we looking, Tobler?
Is it just the one?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I reckon you need to buy Tobler breakfast or lunch.
I'm not buying Tobler breakfast.
What would
There's not a universe where I'm buying
what
Tobler
units
breakfast.
are you putting on forgiving me? Like, how much units is that worth?
Well, that's part of
to the panel?
or is that the 5?
Him forgiving Tobler's 5 units.
I'd rather swallow 5 units.
So you'd rather be 20 down?
What about buying him flowers? What if you bought him flowers?
How many units do I get off for
You only get 5.
No, I'm buying
so forgiveness is 5 units.
Yeah. And it can come in the form of flowers.
So we're
Tobler.
So hold on. Are we at 20? What are we at right now?
You're at 20. You're at 20. And you get a 15.
20. But I also, part of me doesn't want forgiveness. That's the only thing. Is do I actually want, or do I want
But
there
it's
to be
not
a
truthfully
simmering?
forgiven.
It's not truthfully, but it's just making him do it. That's funny.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you've got to like shake his hand and apologise to him.
The resentment will eat you up, Guru.
Yeah, you've got to apologise.
Living
to
with
Tobler.
resentment is just tough.
How about
You got to apologise to Tobler and get him flowers.
I am willing
Yep.
to get back to 10 units. I am willing to take Tobler out on a date to break bread, flowers, pick him up, take him out for dinner, do the whole shebang.
That feels like a
up.
That would get to 10.
Yeah.
But it's got to be
if it's documented and
If it's
edited.
If it's documented
by your end of
but it's
things.
also done properly,
Yeah.
it's got to be done properly.
It's got to be done really pretty. You got to pick him up in a nice car. You know what I mean? Like you have someone driving you.
You have to get him a Corsage.
An Uber Black.
He has to get a Corsage.
Yeah, get him a Corsage, Uber Black, nice restaurant, wine.
All right, this is costing me a fortune.
No, not really.
Well, you've got that
Get a cheap wine.
I will go the full shebang of all that if you take me to 5 units.
No, 10.
No.
We'll go to 10. 10's fair.
I will do
10's
the
fair.
whole shebang there for 5.
No, 10.
At 5, mate. 10's actually more than I
10
think.
take it or lose it.
It should be 15.
No, it's 10 take it or leave it.
Fucking
That's the
10.
final offer. Final offer.
I don't trust the content. He's got a. I think it's 15. That's right. I think he should be 15. Toller out to dinner.
If he did all the things that he just said, picked him up, wine and dine, Corsage.
Okay, well then
filmed
what?
the whole
Listen,
thing, that's 10.
That final 5 units is removed only once that is delivered upon.
Yes.
Otherwise, you start at minus 15, and then if you get to minus 10, it's only after you have.
No, it's 20 and then 10 for that video.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
If he does a video, you go to 10. That's fair.
Sweet. And if I take him out for dinner,
Yeah.
Corsage,
All the bullshit,
the whole
Uber Black.
the whole shebang.
then you will be on minus 10.
Nice restaurant as well, not the pub. Like you're going for schnitties at the Newmarket.
And minus 10, you're basically back to even. You're about even, and we're all even to start the season.
And you got to kiss him at the end of the day. So you all go.
I already had that cashed in. Deal.
Done.
Done. All right.
Mr.
So you start at
Durkin.
minus
Can't have
20.
a time doing work with you boys.
So just to clarify once more, we need a heartbreak dump with M83 over the top. The belt needs to be cleaned at all times. If it's not, there's units there.
Is it a loss of a unit if we come in the belt's messy?
Yeah, every time. Every time I say it's messy, it's a unit. He has already grovelled a little bit. Could have been more, but it was okay. And we're about to see the video and then the date. And that's back to minus 10, which I think is fair.
Yeah.
Don't tell us that we aren't, divine in our approach, because
Or
to shave
merciful.
off
Merciful.
to shave off 30 units, we could have just sat here and gone, nah, stiff shit. It's 40 units. Go and do stand up, ha ha ha. But we're merciful.
Yeah, no, you're lovely guys. You're
Played
very
smart,
fair.
$5 unit scooper. That's half of it done already.
Great point.
That's
a
great
nothing.
No, that's a very good point. Yeah, I'm good at that. So
Yeah,
that'll be
play it smart, mate. Now, Rando, I'll ask for you to turn the TV, just orient it slightly towards us. Just you can. It's on a spin
Rando,
or
your thoughts on how this is all
yeah,
going down?
Rando, let's get some of your thoughts before we watch this video.
Your thoughts, mate?
Because you
Just how confident he was thinking he got away with this whole thing, I think, was the reason. But I do like all the challenges now. I think it's fair game.
He told you knew this was like you were aware that he was running this ruse, weren't you?
Absolutely. 10 beers deep, he just tapped me on the shoulder and said, I've got the spoon. I'm running this ruse. It's going to be great content. So
The gurus.
yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, buddy. But
Let's turn it up on the TV there, Rando.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it might be even a bit too high. Let's go.
That's okay.
G'day boys, it's been a fun off season. You might recognise my little mate here. It turns out I've had it for about 4 months. I got it back the morning after the greyhounds and I've been taking care of it ever since. I actually made a fake account about 2 weeks ago and I've been contacting you ever since. I know you've got a little bit upset, Tommy, but that's okay. You'll live with it. And yeah, I've got the real spoon here. Now the one that the boys are holding in the studio right now, that is in fact a fake spoon. They're trying to make a replica to try and fuck me over. But I've outsmarted you. So Roo on the rise. This is the real spoon. What you'll see down the bottom now, I've got a little black mark on the bottom.
Really subtle.
He's like
Go and
coloured
check
it
the
in.
one that the boys have got that they're claiming to be the real one. You'll know it isn't it. You can compare it. Little hole up here, a little bit of yellow down there. You check the pictures with Teddy from the night. It was all there. Now the best bit about this whole thing is that this spoon's about to be walked straight back into Hello Spoon. Not only walked in, the boys are about to pay $1,000 for it because they're fucking idiots. My brother-in-law here, Jack, He's going with the balaclava. Got it all sorted out. He's going to take the spoon in. Now, the boys think that Jack's getting the fake one and then selling me the fake one and I'm coming in with that. But spoon heist, you came and fucked with the wrong fella, boys. Rule all the way. Enjoy the fake spoon.
Oh my god, that's the best bit of the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's the best bit of the whole thing.
So good.
Where's the black dog here?
All right.
Oh.
Oh, this is the new one. This is behind Rue all season because he lost last year. He sucked.
Yeah. So you get the spoon and you get the ashes if you lose. And you have to do stand-up. So that's fucking terrifying.
Great stuff.
Great
Yeah, that was
stuff.
good. I thoroughly
Well
enjoyed
done.
that. Thanks, Todd.
All right.
Future's time.
No, we thought we would come in here as well, punters and dribblers, and just lay out some rules for the season. You've obviously heard what happens to the loser should that be your fate. I felt like it was probably important, though, boys, to come in here and just iron out things ironclad before the start of the season. First things first, immortal bets. There needs to be a cap on them. You can't just you can't have like one every bloody bet. I think that's ridiculous. It takes away from the momentous
Were we
nature
saying
of
it was going to be one a round you could do? I feel like that was the discussion at the end of the year.
One around.
Like one a round you can do where it's
one over $50.
Because there are games where you might, it's not necessarily where you're going for immortal status. I can speak on it as a two-timer, but sometimes you might see like a fucking Dragons v the Broncos and you're like, this is going to be an absolute ass pounding. And so it's not necessarily that immortality is what you're after, but it's a byproduct of going for it.
I suppose the way I'd look at it is like is getting to 50 units just because you threw shit at a wall, is that an immortal bet?
Well,
like it's got to. I reckon there's got to be a sell in it. Otherwise, because every week you're just going to go, one game a week, $50 or more, just to like fuck for the fuck of it. Like that's not immortal. I don't think.
No, but do you think though you need to allow the?
I think you need narrative with it. I really do.
Yeah, you can have narrative with it.
I think you've got to be able to sell the. You've got to be able to sell it.
The problem is like,
you got to believe it.
But I would even say like there is and I'll use Rue here as an example where he's like, if you guys do stand-up comedy, fucking, you guys might have a career where like you might not be. He might have like a bet that he doesn't sell as well, but it's like it's still a fucking.
Yeah, but you don't need to sell it with like.
That's what I mean. Like
analogies. You can still like go, but Rue might go. This guy.
But he can show his work.
He can show
as
his
opposed
working,
to going dun dun dun.
Yeah.
That's
so
what I'm
then, how
talking about.
frequently are you going to be able to do it? Because
Well, I don't know. That's why we're
is
talking it through.
But no, I thought maybe you had a thought.
Maybe.
Well, my thought would be: is one a week too frequent, or do you think that that's acceptable?
If it's about narrative, it almost shouldn't matter then, really. Because if narrative is sort of what you're going for, and I'm not saying that you should be able to do fucking 10, but like if narrative's the concern, then is it frequency?
Well, but we've capped things in the past, like with triples have been capped.
So that's why. But so then, no, I'm with you.
You know?
But so what I'm trying to say is, I think immortal bets are fun, and again, like I think you want people going for shit.
Yep.
So like, because that's kind of the whole point of this dumb show is going for things, getting achievements and fucking ticks and this and that.
So one a week.
It's like one a week, but but it can't just be a throw shit at wall.
What about you? Don't touch your unit scoopers. So technically, you could do 2 if you don't touch them. But within the 8 games, there's one bet allowed to be over $50. Keeps it clean and easy. So that's going for one a week. So you technically can do 2.
Or could you do them over $50, but only one could be immortal?
No. You just make the.
So you can only go one of 50
one. It's easy to maintain, easy to police, easy just go one or more, and then you can do 2 technically with the unit scooper.
Yeah,
so,
technically you can.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think okay, I'm with you. That makes sense, but also over $50 unit scooper is not always that wise. Sometimes you want to pair them right back. Yeah, okay, one at maximum one a week.
Yeah,
I think we need something around.
Or would you say? Or is it maximum one a week, unit scooper included?
No.
Keep the unit because you want to have fun. But not everyone goes for immortals on unit scoopers. Keep unit scooper its own thing
because it's strategic.
And then you don't want to be pushing that. you would do it in your Immortal one there. Like you want to be able to have the freedom to go.
Yeah, okay. Sweet.
I think we need something around this year, like each week, half your bets have to be under like $10 or something.
I've come up with a bit of a...
I like that.
Because I think this punishment is so etched that we're going to get to the back end of the season and people named Tom Birmingham are going to take
$50
outrageous bets.
49, 49, 49, 49, 49.
Yes. And
So,
I don't think we can afford to do that.
I'm confused by the... Say it again. You've got to have them under $10.
Yeah, I think
Half
at least half of them.
Half the games need to be under $10 to prevent people at the end going, I'm about to come last, $49 odds, $49 odds, $49 odds.
How does that, and this is me being an idiot here, how does that prevent it?
You risk more units if the odds are lower.
So if you're struggling in the season,
no, but I'm saying the back end of, what would stop you from the back end of the season still doing the exact same thing?
Because if you have to have half your bets under $10, you're still risking units.
Sorry, gotcha.
Because what you've tended to do in the past
is
just go 49, 50, 300, 400, 900, 1,000.
The irony is that if you go back the season before last, you two were the ones doing that, and it didn't work out for you.
Let's vote. Who does it the most?
Well, no, hold on, don't vote.
Who's done it the most?
Well, no, you can vote, or you could just allow me to. The season before, when you had the worst season on record, that's what you were doing, because that's what you do.
We want to stop that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But he's saying just to stop people. It's like, it worked for me last year.
You're best known for it.
You're best known for it. That's your thing. That's your thing.
Because it worked. So that's fine. Yeah, it worked, and it got me out of an
We're
almighty
not
jam.
denying we don't do it. You do it the most,
fine.
sure.
Well,
let's police it on everyone.
I did it last year for sure.
No, you've
so I was
historically
coming
done
last
that.
last
Yeah.
year. So it's a tactic
Well, you usually
when you're
come
coming last. Well, I've actually never come last. You've come last, so sorry about that.
Sorry, two-time champ.
Well, sorry, two-time immortal.
I also had
It's about rings, man.
and this is probably going to get shut down a bit, but the hot seat really only heats up in the last like 4 things. It's kind of a dead thing. Okay. What if, I'm not saying this is it, but if it was
It needs to be re-looked at.
No, but yeah, say either it happens more frequently, or
no, it's not happening more frequently.
or it's a hot seat.
We're just giving out $1,000 a week,
or it should be your lock of the round, right? Over $1.90 odds. Everyone puts in their hot seats, hot seat accumulator. Whoever gets the most locks of the week gets $1,000. So if you've got 7 out of 11, some other guy got 2. So therefore, it's a bit of rivalry week on week out. The accumulator goes up. Maybe the top 2 verse each other somehow. I don't know, but I'm just saying where there's buy-in, like from rather than the last fucking like 2 games of it all, it's kind of just a bit of a nothing.
Yeah, I'm confused by what you're saying, but I understand.
So if we all put in our lock of the week as our everyone, so imagine the hot seats. All of us put in our lock, $2 lock or whatever, and then if you and that counts to your units as well.
It's an accumulator.
So you accumulate. So if I get mine and you don't get yours, I go to 1. You're on 0. If Eddie gets his, he's on 1, Rue's on 0. Next week, I get mine again. I'm on 2. You don't get yours. You're on 0. So whoever out of 11 has the most...
I don't mind that. The only thing I'd say, I like that because every week you're into it. But what it does do is there's a certain point where you just go, oh, well, like the 11 weeks is over. Like, as in, you could just be so far ahead. And it, like, what is good is, like, you've got to try and, I think, find a way where the last week everything's still open. Because, like, you know that where the grand final where it was like you were both head-to-head and there was still everything to play for.
What about if
it could be over too soon?
So it's only what if someone wins overall by 3 or more, like say some guy's on 8 out of 11, and then the next guy's on 4 out of 11, he just deserves the money. But if it's 8 and the other guy's 6, maybe
that to me feels too
like
finicky.
a T2.
I know what you mean.
So you're going head-to-head. Or maybe you just make the top 2 guys, they have the rivalry at the end. So no matter what the scores are,
that's better.
The top 2 guys at the end, but there's an advantage to the guy who comes first. So if there's the one game that they pick, or like he gets to pick the first bet or something, small advantage.
Yeah, picks first.
What about
so that you don't have the
what about if you did this? What if we instead of us all picking a bet every week, it goes in order. You get a week to have your fucking my lock. Every 4 weeks you get a lock bet.
Yeah.
And then it's accumulating, like you say, and then the top 2 play out in the final.
Yep.
So it would be every 9 weeks.
Will someone get more weeks than
No,
others?
everyone gets 2. Everyone gets 2 or 3, and then there's a final.
Why would everyone get 2 or 3?
So like hits his week, he has a lock of the week. He didn't hit, no fucking units. I have my lock of the week. I hit, so down. So whoever has the most locks after 3 rounds goes into a final.
So you might.
So we don't have to bet every week. It's just like when your turn comes up, you've got to lock.
I kind of like the idea of having everyone have a weekly lock. and then at the end of like
And
the
it
week,
counts to your
the
unit,
final-
so it's good. It forces you to have a $2
And
bet.
it's one of your bets throughout
No,
the week
it's
as well.
just pick a lock.
a lock. Like if you've got a line of
Then it
just
could just be a
Rabbitohs, you can do that again. But like,
So it's your lock of the week.
Is there something we could do around the hot seat where each week, like if it's my turn, for example, I might have a duel with Eddie that week, and we choose a line that we're both on either side on, and the winner goes on. So you're versing someone each week in a matchup, and the winner goes on.
So we're versing. Could you do something?
So someone
where
has
each
to
week
win.
you're versing someone.
Yeah,
different?
each week
In
you're
a
versing
duel.
someone, and someone has to win. You pick a line, and that you both settle on.
And that's just, but like, it's not that someone goes on. It's just like, all right, that's you bank the points for that week, and then next week I'm against
Or
Eddie,
it could be
and Bruce
that
against
you
Seb.
fight on. And
that
whoever's
might
left
get
standing
too
at the end.
complex, though. I reckon. Like,
We're close here, though.
I
Hey, Cody, did you just check underneath the sink if there's any fly spray? It's fucking annoying the shit out of me.
the thing, yeah, like we're close-ish. I still don't know if it should count towards the season tally or not, because
The units tally.
a lock of the week is $1.90. It makes people more conservative. It will force, if you've got a super risky bet like that where you stand to lose maybe 2.5, 3 units on that bet, it'll make people. It may
I don't think it needs to. I don't think it needs to be units counting to the season. I think
Yeah.
that
I
you
don't
could
think
just.
so.
I think if all 4 of us have a bet of the week, fucking Storm 13 plus, Manly to win, someone to score. Whatever it is.
And I think
It's
what
gotta
I
be
like about it,
$1.90.
if you fucking love it, if it's a bet you love, it and there's no units up for grabs, it takes that sort of pressure away. Because like I guarantee you right now, if it's like if I'm under the pump and I've got to have a bet of the week, I'm going to be like, ooh, that fucking $5 try score looks alright.
Agree. I think we're right with what you said before. Do it accumulator, but it goes around like it used to. So therefore, like what it used to do is see if you got 4 in a row, but at the wrong time of the season, it didn't mean anything. If it so it's like you want to get it if it's round 1 or 2, so you can add to your bank.
Yes.
The top 2 at the end.
Yes.
On a game of the guys choosing
the
who's
top,
first,
the leader.
the leader, he gets to choose the game and the line.
Yep.
And then if he loses that, then the other guy gets it.
Now, this is, again, Tommy needs things explained a few times, right? I am who I am. So we do it each week, but it's like the hot seat. If he gets his bet of the week, he goes again?
Yeah. No, like you would accumulate it. So it's like normal. So you'd go again.
This is why Tommy asked the questions.
Okay.
So it's rather than just going around. So the point is, it's like, so if you go first and you get 3, you go, boom, I got mine. I'm on again. So it rewards like.
Yes, you stay in it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it.
So it's basically like it used to be. You get your bet, then you go again. And
So
but then
winning the lottery and going first is an advantage.
Because you bank 3 early. You bank.
We say it. We say it like we hit them all the
But what I
time.
mean is, in theory, you can bank 3
At
weeks
all.
early.
It makes the wheel we bought a long time ago way more important.
Yes.
So
Yes,
you-
it does.
yeah.
Which maybe we do today as well.
We
did it, yeah.
It takes out the complete randomness of it all. You want to see who's actually got the best. So it might be someone's got 5 and the other person's got 3 by the end of the 11 weeks. The other guy's got 1 or 0. Boom. Guy wins. Guy's got the most. He goes, I'm picking this game for the 11 grand, and this is my bet.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, if it's a line, he's automatically on the other side.
Well, in the final, can you pick the game and you've both got a bet from the game?
Yeah, so I think.
What if they both hit? No, it needs
Do
to be
they
a
need
line.
to-
It needs to be a line.
and
Needs to be a line.
Final needs to be a line.
Yeah, it's a line.
Final needs to be a
line.
And you've got the most, like the leader gets to pick the line.
The game and the line.
Fucking hell, that's an advantage. Jesus
Because
Christ.
but you should be rewarded.
No,
for
should
that.
have an
I
advantage.
know.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Yeah, that's great. And still call it hot seat.
Yeah.
Still in the hot seat.
Yeah, we
It
can
still
still
works.
call it that. It is still the hot seat.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
So, only one triple a week. Only one immortal bet a week. The hot
All
seat.
bets under $10.
half
Half your bets.
four-
Under
I think half your bet's under 10.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So for example, if there are, and it'll just be on rugby league games. So like, for example, if there's 8 games, 4 need to be under 10. If there's 4 games in Origin period, that's 2.
Yep.
Makes sense? Easy.
I can't. Sorry.
Last but not least, you had something that you wanted to talk about last year around copying triples.
Yes. I don't think you should be able to copy triples because you're putting your balls on the line, and if they just copy it, it sort of just ruins the whole thing, I reckon.
The reason I would agree with the copying of the triple is
As in to
because
agree with him here?
Yeah, is because if it's coming down to the end of the season and Sebo triples something, and I've got a bit of a lead, I'll just follow him.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't mind. I feel like you guys maybe were more. I think we all did it, but like there is some. I don't think you want to remove and I'm not saying necessarily with this, but I think there's sometimes tactical shit is good in this game. So
You
like
can
if
copy
you're,
bets, just not triples.
Okay, just not triples.
Yeah, you bet,
copy
not
bets.
triples.
You can
though.
copy
Yeah.
every fucking bet you want, just not a triple.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
The only other thing that I was going to throw up that I thought might be interesting, and I know for me when I have a unit scooper and the first leg goes down on Thursday and, you don't think about the rest of the weekend, if maybe we could have each of us every week has a Sunday scooper.
Like a saver.
No, it's just and like a second scoop you have, but it's only Sunday, so that that
I actually
lasts.
like it.
I like it. I don't
it.
even mind Saturday and Sunday.
It's a weekend scooper.
Too many. No.
There's
Sunday's
too
like
many.
a-
Nah, too many.
Yeah.
You need.
I think Sunday.
Nah, you got to limit them. You
Yeah.
can't have every Sunday a fucking scuba. This is outrageous.
No, I
There's
think
so many bets going on.
Sunday scooper you can.
Nah, there's too many.
I
Because
don't
that's
think so.
that's essentially got 2 unit scoopers.
Yeah. But maybe you could keep your Sunday one. Maybe that's got to be under a certain
Maybe this
amount,
is a
or
simple
Well, maybe
rule,
have like
This is
5
a simple
Sunday
rule.
scoopers a
if
year or
you
something.
haven't done a video with the bet slip on the Instagram, it doesn't count. So it can't be this like behind closed doors. Oh, I actually did put this on, and who the fuck knows? It's like
gotta be content.
It's got to be content and out there, because you could place multiple bets on for your personal reason on Sunday and go, oh, this one was actually a unit scooper. Like,
Okay,
I think you can only use a Sunday. So
how about
either,
we do this?
Either
How about
you
each week one of us has a Sunday scooper.
Yes.
And you announce it on the show.
There's too many
and it
scoopers
goes-
otherwise.
there's
Also,
one each week.
does it align then with the hot seat just to make it easy? If you do a hot
If you
seat, you
wanna
got
do
the
that,
sun. Well,
okay,
like I mean,
yeah.
but if you like whatever.
Everyone
you're on the
having a
hot
Sunday
seat,
scoop is too
yeah.
many. They
Yeah.
should be spaced out or separated or whatever.
Yeah, so you get one every. You get one Sunday scooper a month.
I just want an opportunity to fucking do
well,
it.
just keep it. No, if you've got the hot seat, you keep it so simple that you're allowed Sunday scoops while you're in the hot seat. So you want to stay there, not just for the bet.
So the longer you're in the hot seat, you get a Sunday scoop up.
So if you do well in a hot seat, you could get like an additional.
If it's your
10
hot
scoopers
seat,
a season. Is that
yeah.
what I'm hearing?
Is hot seat is so? Are we making the hot seat too powerful here? I don't mind if we are, but like let's.
I think that's too
That might be
powerful,
too
but-
powerful.
It's very powerful.
That's a lot of.
Why don't we
power.
just have a Sunday scooper each week? One of us gets it, and we just go in order, and then you'll have one a month that you'll be able to make a play on.
That might be.
What
better.
about this? What about this? You get 3 scoopers a year. You get 3 Sunday
Sundays.
scoopers a year.
That's not many.
I think you want to have one to watch each Sunday.
Yeah,
I think you want every Sunday.
There is
to
something
matter.
about like a get out on a
okay.
Sunday.
So well then so then it just trails the hot seat by a spot, or it goes in advance of the
It
hot
actually
seat by a
can't
spot.
really trail because if someone's stuck on the hot seat for 3 weeks.
Just go dun dun dun, just in
Yeah,
order like that.
Yes.
Whatever.
So every Sunday, one of us will get a Sunday
Sunday
scooper, and it'll just swap the week after.
Yep.
Okay, I like that. I think
Starting
that's
with
good.
you in Vegas, because there's 2 games
Yeah, sweet.
on Sunday.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That's
Yeah, cool.
fair. There's always
Yep.
2 games.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You'll be fucking filthy if it gets to you and there's only 1 game. But anyway, that's the luck of it. Because in Origin, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So how does it work? It trails the.
No, we're just doing an order.
we're just
here.
doing
Just do an order. Yeah.
And then the hot
Yeah.
seat will be my ball machine over here. So a Sunday scooper, okay.
Fucking fly.
And then
All
we'll
right.
just have to work out to make sure we all get the same amount, I guess. But that'll be fine. We just
Or
stop.
we could literally ball machine for where it starts, and then you just go. That's in the hands of the gods.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah, okay.
So do
Yeah,
ball
that's
machine for hot seat, ball machine again for the Sunday scuba where it starts, and then you just
Sweet.
play on
Sweet.
from there, and then whatever the fuck it is, it is.
And your Sunday scooper has to be on the show, or you do it on Sunday?
No, I think
No,
you
you
can
do it on Sunday. You do it on Sunday
That's
on
the real
Instagram.
privilege of
Okay,
it.
cool.
On
Sweet.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Sunday
Do it on
scuba.
But if
Sunday
you
on
don't
Instagram.
do it, if you don't do the video,
Doesn't count.
it doesn't count.
And
Because
okay.
you can have multiple civvy bets and claim one was the Sunday
Yeah.
scoop. So
Do
it
we-
has to
is
be.
this an in-grid post or story?
No, it's a
It's
a post.
It's a
no,
post.
it's a grid post.
Yeah,
It's a grid
I'm just
post,
checking.
yeah.
I think it's good to lay these things out.
Grid post with the bet slip.
Yeah,
That's
we need yeah.
ironclad. There's
Grid
no ways
post
around it.
story.
Grid post with the bet
Profile,
slip up
obviously.
to the stories.
Yeah.
Profile.
Ned's
obviously.
profile,
Yeah.
not labeled, numbered, named, whatever.
So this is getting pretty good. Can't copy triples. Sunday scooper every 4 weeks.
Half your bets under 10.
Half your bets under $10 to prevent
10 or under.
tanking, essentially. No, under 10, so $9.99. Under 10.
10 or under. It's the same
Whatever.
fucking thing.
And then the lippy. So like, if we're going to do the way we do it, it needs to be updated, this trophy. Like, you need to be like recognised, I think, in some way. Otherwise, what's the point of striving for greatness? Like, where did we even get to with the Lippy?
Was it like if you got 3 in a row, you got something like there was?
I mean, 3 and 5, wasn't it? These flies, dude. We've never had flies
No,
at the
I know.
back here.
That's
What's
what I mean.
going
It's
on?
fucking doing my head in.
There's something dead around here. I can't smell anything now. What are we thinking about the Lippy? Where are we at?
It's obviously the Lippy continues. We know that.
Of
Lippy
course.
continue. You
What's
live on.
broken with the Lippy? Sorry. What's our...
Well, they're not acknowledged. They're never on the trophy.
Let's make a Lippy wall. So
let's make a Lippy board.
If the Lippy's won, maybe it's on the Lippy. We can have a little board, and then they can get the email Tobler, and they can send in a little envelope with like a airport photo or something. So they like that, and one of their bets or something, so they can do it because we've tried.
I
to,
don't actually
like,
mind that of just a
like-
photo of the Lippy, so we don't have to go and get gold leaf.
Yeah, so there's a Lippy. Yeah,
so
so
there's
we're
a
making
Lippy board here.
a Lippy board, like almost like not everyone has a Polaroid, sure, but like an idea where it's like a.
We could just get Cody to call this like to paint like the Lippy wall or something.
Yeah,
and we just stick
sticks
photos.
the photos of the Lippy.
Lippy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Lippy Hall of Fame. That's all it is. So they send it in, and if they win.
And so just a reminder.
Send in your passport photo.
Any photo that's under the size of a
Send
normal.
in your passport photo and we stick
And
it up.
I think we can also simplify this as well. So like, if you win, send in your photo. We'll get on the Lippy Hall of Fame. If you don't win a bet, if it's a week when no one wins a bet, you don't win. Sorry, you have to win a bet.
Yeah.
And I think same rules have to apply to them. Your 4 bets under $10, et cetera, right?
But that's too hard to manage with them. They're like it's already hard enough to
Wrangle those dead shits.
wrangle
They also
them,
don't get a unit. Do they get unit
They don't get
scooters?
triples.
They don't get
They get a
triples.
unit scuba.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
They generally, though, there's not many who go 50-50. They generally try.
They're all
like,
pretty like reasonable.
Okay.
And then if you win 3 in a row, I think you should get no one's come even close to that. You obviously go again.
Do we because we're getting
So 3 in
hats,
a row,
mate,
you
you get some merch?
I don't mind them getting like a special hat.
Well, the About Even hat.
No, I think
It should be the other way around.
We could get 5 made of something. We'd never give away more than that.
Would you put them on the wall if they won 3 in a row and just give them a hat if they won the week? Because they still go around and have a chance to win 3 weeks in a row.
Then you get 3 hats.
Whatever.
Obviously, you got to make it to the third consecutive win to get something.
What are we thinking? Like, are you a Lippy Hall of like? Do they win? They win.
They don't win an
They
insignificant
don't
amount of time, but they
win
don't
that-
win.
For reference, I don't think a Lippy's ever won 3 weeks in a row.
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
So do we think that that's more deserving of getting up on the board?
No, give them a board. Give them board.
I reckon if they win, you get the board, and if you get 3 in a row, we're going to make a special hat like a baggy green, but for fucking
Yeah.
Easy.
There you go.
Easy.
Yeah.
And we won't get any made because none of you are up to it.
We'll never have to worry about it.
Simple.
Sweet.
Okay, now futures. Rando.
How are you, boys?
Hello, mate.
We'll get into the premiers and may as well the grand finalists as well because they are all contenders here. We'll start with my favourite, and it's got to be the Penrith Panthers. Can't forget their run home as well as how good they are at winning finals games. They proved it almost making it from 7th to the grand final. They've won 14 of their last 15 grand finals. But the big one for me is their squad. From the 1 to 17 that played the Broncos in that last game, only Brad Schneider is not returning to the club
Where's
in
Brad gone?
2026. Dolphins. So, $6 for the Panthers. I think that's great. The Broncos at $5. Now, the premiership favourite, according to the bookies, has won in 6 of the last 8 grand finals. Of course, they were dynasty years. The Roosters back-to-back, the Panthers as well. But the big trick here for the Broncos is I know you guys are big Chinese New Year people, big Chinese zodiac sign guys.
Yes.
The last time the Chinese zodiac equaled the winner was the Dragons back in 1964.
There you
That
go.
was the last time that, because obviously it's the year of the horse.
Yep.
The Broncos, unfortunately, haven't won it on the year of the horse. So that's
Fire
something to
horse.
think about.
Also, the
Fire
year
horse,
the year of the
sorry.
horse actually references our pony.
Yes.
It's the year
right.
of him.
Which the
Yes.
the
Heard of it.
Dragon
True, that is
stat,
true.
considering they won 11 in a row, isn't probably as impressive as it seems to.
Well, when the Dragons won 11 in a row, that was before the game was fair income.
Yes.
The rugby league was not fair. There's a bug under their head, just thought I'd let you know.
Just leave him there.
No, he's all right. He's not a fly. The game didn't get fair income until 1970s. An interesting stat that came across our desk, what was it, Tuesday afternoon at the Manly season launch. Paul the fat man Vorton heard of him.
He's just over there.
He was mentioning that rugby league, as I said, fair income from 1970s onward. Only one team has won as many premierships, 8 comps, and that's the pride of the league, the mighty Manly Seagulls.
I mean, check the tapes. I think the Storm have won 5.
And you minus 2 of those because they cheated the fucking house down. So I think it's more like 3, Edward, maybe even 1. But Manly, 8 comps, game fair income. I know that didn't exactly tie into your stat there, but I'm just letting you know.
No, there is a Manly stat, so I may as well get to it. Grand finalists, $17 for Manly. They've got the easiest draw of any team. They play the least games against top 8 teams. They only leave Sydney 5 times in the first 22 rounds.
Oh.
And they play the 3 spoon favourites twice. That's the Titans, the Dragons, and the Knights.
Dude.
So
beat that thing.
If you're really optimistic, take Manly to win the premiership, but grand finals at $17 isn't too bad. And the last one I'll mention is the Roosters. Now, every time a Queensland Origin half has played for the Roosters in the NRL era, they have made a grand final. We had Cronk, 2018, 2019. Flannery played 5'8" in that 2004 series. The Roosters went to make the grand final there. Paul Green in 2002, they won that grand final. And Adrian Lamb, they made the grand final in 2000.
That's a fucking crazy stat, Rando.
Great. There you go.
That's a ripper.
Can I ask you,
Thank you.
like, how do you find that stat? Like, do you think Queensland half?
Queensland half DCE, what do we know about Roosters, Queensland halves? Funny enough, the Sydney team has 2 Queensland halves running the joint this year, Walker and DCE. But I think of that, then I go through all the Queensland halves, who's played for the Roosters,
Wow.
have they gone on to make the grand final off the back of that?
And they all have.
Here we are.
That's a great stat. And then, but once you start like walking down that road and you start uncovering, like, wait a second.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Rando's onto a random stat right now. That must be touch yourself.
How many dead ends do you walk down?
So many. Too many. Too many. Let's not get through it. But those would be the top 4 kind of grand final premiers to look at.
Do you have?
So he's got Manly in there, by the way. That's
only because you boys are on the pod.
I think that's coincidental.
Yeah, this is a neutral podcast.
Yeah, of course he does, because we're the easiest run and we're the best team.
Yeah.
What
And
was that?
Foz is back.
I actually didn't get a proper chance to look at that try scoring thing that you sent through. Is that going to be a feature of the Rando?
Absolutely. The Patreon, the dashboard. It's completely live. I'll put up some videos throughout my gram throughout the season of me
Can you
using
explain it exactly?
Basically, what I've done is I've put all my stats into a unique little dashboard that you can kind of tip on all the players. It shows all the team lineups, who they're matching up against, their try-scoring strike rates depending on different factors. So all games, positions against opponent, head-to-head at the venue. You can break it down to first try scorer, first, second, third try scorer, last try scorer if you want more value. We've got team stats in there, but we also have the try-scoring zones that I talk about ad nauseum here, where the left edge is conceding, which players are scoring, which players are they conceding to. That's all broken down too. So you can get all of that jump on the Patreon, and it'll be there for you.
I went through it the other day from a betting super coach, everything point of view. I think it's a must.
Okay.
It's good.
And do we obviously get...
You get free access, obviously, particularly you, Tom.
No.
Particularly.
I don't know if you'll know how to use it.
No, I won't. I clicked on it. I was
There's no
driving.
way.
I was like, that looks confusing.
I put it in front of my dad. He worked it out,
No,
so
but
surely you can.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
No. Mate, you're
Don't.
making it sound like his product isn't good for the
What are you doing, Sebo, mate?
it's good for
You're not the
Greek's supposed to help out Greeks, mate. We're trying to get the economy going.
Explain how betting on
Explain how
bets
betting
under
works.
10 units is going to... How's that
Been
going
hosting this show for half a decade. What are you talking
Wait,
about?
what would be the point of that again?
Hey, Rando, just when you do that little video of explaining it, Mission Impossible meeting entity for the first time at the European Club, there's some sick fucking music as the entity comes in. Like a sick kind of club, like Euro fucking deep tech stuff, I reckon. I reckon
maybe
it's
send it to him.
Yeah.
Send it to him so he knows.
I'll send you a link
Send it
later.
to me, please.
It's good music.
Okay, so where the fuck are we at? We go with our Premier Bets first up.
Premier Bets. Listen, as Tom said, we're at the Manly Seagulls launch the other day.
Tell them the exact story again. Everything I just said.
Well, it's the 80th season, right? And there was just a great feeling in the room. There was. You know, you got past greats there, past captains that have done the damn thing, won the comp. You've got a Beaver Menzies introduction video that will just get anyone up and about. And then Fatty Vorton, who just inspired the room, inspired you and I, Tom. I can't walk past Manly at 34s. I refuse to. Jamal Fogarty joins the club. Paseka's got bigger.
He
in
has.
the off-season.
Joey Walsh off the pine. Whoops.
Paul Bryan joins the club.
Yep.
I mean, fucking Kobe Hetherington. Like, we're stacked.
Zadius, he's an up-and-coming hooker whose last name I will not attempt, but he's looking really good. Clayton Fawalalo, we've been waiting for Clayton. I've been waiting for Clayton, and Manly's given him enough time. We fucked off Tommy Talau, which I think will age well, even though it infuriated me at the time. I think we're every chance. $34, Eddie. I'm with you. We
man.
ride together, we die together.
We ride, we die,
Bad
baby.
boys for life.
Bad boys for life.
Last place loser down to my right, rugby league guru.
Just
King of the
$34
Ashes.
is dog shit for you guys, by the
Are
way.
you kidding me?
Absolute.
You weren't in the room the other day. You don't know what you're
dog
talking
shit.
You don't know. You don't know.
I've seen your forward pack. There's not much doing there. I am going to take the Panthers at $6. Rando took all the words out of my mouth. I need to catch up some units already, unfortunately. So Panthers at $6. I think the week of the grand final, that'll be unreal value for them.
Nice.
Yep. Listen, it is you look down the road, $6. If
It's huge.
It's
Six
not
is
bad.
pretty good.
Six is pretty good.
Nothing's changed this year. It's crazy.
6 is pretty good.
Pretty good, man. So,
Look, no surprise I'm going the Bunnies, but I do find I was expecting 16s. But 21s, I'm like, it's actually a somewhat decent bet because it's been 3 years of fucking injury. But then even when they've had half a team, they put up a fight last year on quite a few games against some good opponents. Wayne's there. You know, he's just going to give Fafita a little polish, you know, mentally, physically. You got him. We don't have many halves, sure, but we've got throbbers everywhere. If Trell's in centre, like that left edge, what you go, Fafita, Trell, fucking like who's going to be playing left? Johnston, if he's there until he gets his record, then maybe you swap in someone else. I don't know. Or Trell just gives him his cutout passes. Forward pack's epic. Jai Gray was winning the Dally M at fullback when he was there. Like
he'll get found out this year.
Like I think 21's good. Like obviously I'm going in, but I was thinking 16, 17s would be where it's at. 21. Hopefully it's not 4 years of injury. Obviously, there'll be a couple. We get that. But if we can just keep a few of the guys there for most of the season, I think we'll give it a push.
You've got a good side. I actually think 21 is unders, given how shit you've been. I know it's been injury, but I just think like you deserve to almost be a bit higher, given how shit you've been the last 2 years. I know you've got in good players, but like Dave Fafita, obviously ceiling very high, but hasn't been good. Cheese hasn't had a great last couple.
But
of years.
these are perfect for Wayne to go. Cheese, Fafita. They're the exact player where Wayne's like, "Where's me old little polishing work? Here's my arm around you. Come on, son." Get your head screwed on.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you completely.
Like you've been up in the Gold Coast who have possibly the worst reputation to fostering those sort of players.
Well, they're like a bad boy.
So like
second last, third last, I think. That's
why I'm
that's
like
the lay of the land.
They deserve more than 21.
Okay.
I'm with you. Like I think I think the odds are almost unders given how shit you've been. Now, we move on to who to make the grand final. I'll kick things off. It's a conservative Tommy Burns, Mr. Conservative, 2026, Tommy Conservative. Broncos to make the grand final, 250.
I'm also conservative. Panthers, I'm not going to walk past them. I mean, as Rando said, they've only lost Schneider. Like, they got off to a very slow start last year. I don't expect that to happen again. They'll be sniffing around for sure. I like that bet a lot.
Yeah, I'm with Ed. $3 the week of. They'll be $1.80. Panthers win this grand final. That'll be my 10 units back is my plan. Back to about even.
I had Panthers and it's probably the smart bet, but then Rando stat with the Roosters and then just chasing something different worth $1 more with the Roosters. I think if it sets up for a Bunny Roosters thing. But like DCE, like that team was actually maybe a bit inconsistent last year, but when they were fucking on. And then you add DCE and Teddy's got how many years left? Like
Reece
out, yeah.
But still,
you know, how long is Teddy?
It's like 33.
Is this going to be his like second last year? You don't know.
It won't be his last year.
No, it won't be his last year. He's got more to go.
Yeah. I think they could, really click. So $4 buckers. take it.
Full buckaroo.
Yeah.
Move on to Spoontown. This is sort of Roo's territory given his affinity with the spoon. I'll let you go first, mate.
No, well, let's get Rando.
First
it's my
one
first
off the
fuck up
bat,
on Rando.
first episode.
Jesus Christ. What's the over-under for fuck ups with Rando? 50?
Gotta
Mate,
be.
I reckon I actually got pretty
I'll
good
take
last
tally.
year. I reckon under 50s.
You got good.
Doesn't know what an over-under is.
No, what is that?
For the wooden spoon, 3 teams come to mind. 2 of them are priced as the favourites. The Titans got to be the first one. They've been handed the toughest draw of all the battlers. 13 team changes for them. They only play 5 games against bottom 4 teams. They also finish their buys up by round 18, which means they've got 9 straight games till the end of the season, which could blow them out as well. The Knights, they're another team. Didn't perform too well in the pre-season challenge. They've got 2 games at home in the first 7 weeks of the competition. Then they've got a tough run home. They play 5 of previous year's top 8 teams in the last 7 games of the regular season. But a little bit of a smoky, and I just think that they might not perform that well, and they could go wooden spoon, and that is last year's minor premiers, the Canberra Raiders. Now, they were spoon favourites last season. They have 2 rookie halves at the helm. Their fullback, 5'8" half spine game count is 104 games collectively. And I was looking back through the stats and was looking at when was the last time we saw a minor premier fall to last or second last. That was South Sydney in 1990, went from minor premiers to bottom, and the Sydney Roosters went from minor premiers in 2015 to the bottom of the ladder in 2016. Both of those years were the year of the horse.
Yeah, wow.
So
that's a good
Oh,
one.
God, it's good to have you back.
That's a start.
Just think about that.
Great stuff.
That's great
Maybe.
stuff. And what are they paying?
41, I think. I just saw.
Paying, they're out there.
41?
Yep.
41 on Neds. Shout out to Neds. I'm like a guy that keeps going back to my ex that I just I know is probably it's never gonna work out, but I can't help it because there's some sort of magnetic connection here. I hate the Dragons so much, and they were so disappointing against Souths. It's the first round of the year. Flanagan's a good coach. They never get the spoon, it seems. But I'm just you know what? Fuck it. Dragons 450.
Yeah, I mean, I was driving in thinking about the Dragons, and inevitably that's what I do every year. Every year I'm driving in thinking about the Dragons, always. They always seem to start well, and then they get to round 10 and they fall off a cliff, but they've always done enough early in the going. I just think that Flanagan gets them up. He's a good coach, like you say. I don't like the Titans. I just don't like them at all. I don't like anything about them. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the club necessarily. I just see them and I just see it's black and gold ice cream. It's vanilla. You know, Tino's a standout, obviously. They've got some great players, but just as a package, as an entity, I don't see much doing there. I think they get the spoon 450.
You don't think they've turned the corner at all this offseason?
No.
I'm not saying they'll be top 8.
No, I don't.
Tino,
No, I don't.
Jaden Campbell,
No.
Cooper Byle choosing to stay.
Brimo.
Nothing.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, okay. I've got the Manly Seagulls. I think you're...
That's just if he gets away with his little plan, then he doesn't have Manly as last, do you?
No.
What do you mean?
That's spite.
Who do you actually think is going to come last?
Manly. I think Manly. I think your little mate sitting on the stairs over there will be gone halfway through the season. I think that your forward pack lacks a lot. You haven't
He's
got
talking
no
about
depth
Anthony
at
Seabold, by the
hooker.
way.
I'm worried about your halves. I think you'll be in
Coached
trouble
by
this
Kieran
year.
Foran.
$17.
Joey Walsh coming through.
I like Joey Walsh. Love Joey Walsh. But yeah, I think... Yeah.
Did you see our defense against the Warriors?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's a trial.
It was a trial. 440 we were paying. Defended the house down. Couple of kids coming through. Paul
13
Bryan.
plus was like, what, 13
plus,
bucks?
Couple of kids. Just
It's good for a trial.
It was good for a trial.
I worry about your squad. I think it's one of the weaker in the competition.
You obviously wanted the launch.
You reckon our squad's weaker than the Dragons and the Knights?
I prefer the coaching of the Dragons and the Knights.
I didn't ask you that.
We asked about the squad. Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah, but it all matters.
Well, no, it
plays a
does.
role.
Your squad is more the playing squad.
I think you've probably got the worst forward pack in the competition. All in all.
Yikes.
Who's got a worse forward pack than you guys?
Dragons.
Knights.
No fucking way.
Titans
No
have a pretty
way.
shit
Knights
one.
I can hear. Knights I can hear.
Knights,
Dragons.
Titans, come on.
Storm.
Tino, Mo go down.
Titans.
They're fucked.
Okay, if Paseka goes down, I'm playing in the front.
Paul Bryan, mate. Heard of him?
Have you heard of Paul
Bryan walked in
Bryan?
here and you tripped over him, you wouldn't know who Paul Bryan was.
Bullshit.
No fucking way.
Bullshit.
Absolute
Mate,
bullshit.
Paul Bryan, one of the most handsome players to ever play the game. He's
Yeah.
breathtaking,
Yeah.
especially in the flesh.
There's also another kid, Lafitte. I don't know how to pronounce the
Shock
last
me
name.
you don't.
It's
don't
a
know
tough
who he
name.
is.
It's a tough name.
Unproven.
Nathan
I think
Brown.
he'll be down the bottom.
Nathan Brown. Siwa
Brown still there?
Takiaho. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah. Fuck you. Hamole. Fucking Hetherington. What are we talking about? Hetherington's a premiership winner. Hamole, Jake, fucking Ben Trebojevic, Corey Waddell,
Ethan Bullymore.
Ethan Bullymore. Like, you tell me they're not better than
Big
the
swinging dicks there.
They're not better than the Titans? Shut
No,
up.
they're not.
Shut up.
Seabold, he'll be going halfway through the season, I reckon, and it's going to be chaos.
You know Manly doesn't know how to win spoons. You know that, don't you? Because we've never won one.
You're going to learn this year.
Okay.
Sebo?
That's why I've got them. I just have a vibe that Manly, whilst you guys are doing your thing, maybe that is to the end of time that you do the podcast, Manly will get a spoon. And I'm thinking that this is just a fun time to it. Now, I'm not saying gun to head, who do you actually think is going to come last? It's just I refuse to play the game like Eddie, like where you pick the Dragons. The game where you've got 3 or 4 cups in front of you and some Spanish gypsy with the ball there and you're like, it's under that one. No, it's under that one. It's under fucking none of them, right? Like picking these $4 to $5 odd guys at the bottom, it's like just, it's not fun. You're going to pick the wrong one each time. I may as well have a go at something a bit higher odds, higher reward, but like it might not happen, but it's going to be funny if it does or even gets close. Again, this is all about the journey, not the destination. If there's even a threat that it happens, it's going to be fun for me. And I want my units on that. And I'm just over picking who's it going to be? Tigers, Dragons. So it's the same shit every year. You never get it right. So this is way better bet. I agree with Roo on most of his points. I don't know all the team squads in that depth though, right? But I'm like, I don't know anyone in Manly scares me. Tommy plays, hopefully he plays like a lot of footy, but if he doesn't, there's no DCE there to drag him through the mud and kind of give Hamoli those try assists. So I just think it's a fun and value bet.
Fuck you. Let's move on to most tries. Rando.
Obviously, there's some favourites here, but I think there's some pretty good value. We'll start with the obvious choice at $12. Alex Johnston. He's the only player outside of Ken Irvine to be the leading try scorer in 4 or more seasons. He has been the top try scorer 3 times already this decade. He would have finished second at his try scoring rate if he had played the whole season last year as well. I just think with that left edge for South Sydney, he's chasing after the record. Daniel Tupou is also hot on his heels as well. I think that at $12 for a guaranteed try scorer, we saw that he can still score tries regardless on who's in the halves for the Rabbitohs. I think that's a big play there. But if you are looking for a bit more value, I've gone to this player here. But before I do, who do you reckon has scored the most tries in the last 3 seasons in the NRL?
Jermaine Azarko.
No.
Coates.
Mulatalo.
No. Mulatalo. Ronnie Mulatalo. He's not there this season. Instead, who swaps in is Sam Stonestreet. Now,
Where's
Sam
he?
Stonestreet.
Where's Ronnie?
It is ACL. Late October. So, best case scenario, he comes back around mid-August. So, Sam Stonestreet will get first choice here. Sammy Stonestreet, 16 tries in 16 games in the NRL. He's scored in all 5 games that he has replaced Ronaldo Mulatalo in. He's at $41. And I don't mind that because there's some certainty there with left wingers scoring all the times that Trindle and Hines has been the halves combination every single season of those 3 seasons that Mulatalo has been on top.
Just on his numbers.
That's a good bet.
That's a good bet. That's got.
I might flog that.
Yeah, that's certainly got my.
I'm going to flog that.
That's got my testes tingling.
I like that a lot.
Roo, you were saying something?
I was going to say with the Alex Johnson thing, if he gets top try scorer this year, do you think at the end of the year they should rename it the Alex Johnson medal?
I think they might have to. Yeah. Takes over Ken Irvine.
1,000%, and it should change whenever.
Should he receive the last Ken Irvine or the
Yes.
first Alex Johnson medal?
The last Ken.
Last
Ken
Ken.
Irvine,
Then
yeah.
you get,
You get the last Ken, and then you keep it at home, and then it's the Alex
You've
Johnson.
been chasing the Ken. You
Yeah.
haven't been chasing the Alex
You haven't been
Johnson
chasing the
Ken.
AJ.
If AJ breaks the record but he's not the top try scorer this year, is it still the last Ken, as far as you're concerned?
No, I think he goes to AJ.
Straight away?
Yeah, I think
reckon.
so.
Okay. It should.
Yeah,
it should
right, so
honor.
it
It
becomes
should
Alex
honor.
Johnson.
It should honor the person.
Imagine
with
getting
the most
that,
tries.
like someone getting awarded a medal while you're playing. That'd be fucking wild.
It should definitely go to the person with the highest amount of tries.
Yeah.
Should just change. I don't think that's.
I bet you it
typical.
doesn't as well.
Of course it won't. Of course it won't. People
Interesting
have no-
they haven't changed it to like the Cam Smith medal for the, what you call it? for the points. It's just the top point scorer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have a name.
See, that should have a name.
That should have Cameron Smith.
With this Stone Street thing, sorry, like he's gonna fall out of the team when Mulatalo.
That's also, as I put that in.
That's the only suggestion, but he comes in with about 4 games to go. And it's just got to be by the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
But I know 4 games can be a long time in rugby league.
Yes.
But there is a chance that Sione Katoa can go down as well. He's been injury prone the last couple of seasons.
Fuck it, $41.
I mean, it's $41. I'm not giving you a $2 favourite and saying Sam Stone Street's the guy.
Exactly. We get angry at you for $2. We get angry at you for $1.50s, and then we shit on you for $41.
Now you know why I just played safe.
I'm into it.
Yeah, me and Eddie have both taken Stone Street at 41s. Sebo?
Look, I was tempted to take him, but now that everyone's on it, I won't. I'll stick to Alamotti. I just wanted a piece of Penrith in there, and he was maybe 8th or 9th last year in overall tries. He was,
Wasn't he in and out of the team, or did I make that up?
Yeah, he was. Tom Jenkins was.
Yep. Is he going to be in the team? I don't even know.
Yeah,
surely.
I think he should be. He should be.
Just a little bit of Penrith action, a little bit of left field there. I like the Stone Street one because I was looking for my boy Mulatalo. I was on him last year. But Alamotti, just give me something to do with Penrith.
Sweet, bro.
I've got a little wild card. I'm going to take Braden Burns at $81. I think he'll be on the right wing for the Cowboys. Drinky loves that cutout ball. I think the Cowboys will be in a lot of high-scoring games this year, so I'm going to take a little value play on him. I think the favourite is Nwangani Tuase.
Yeah, 750.
I don't know which way.
Some of his what?
I don't know which way that's going to go with the halves there with Walker and Cherry Evans. It's going to be too tough.
If you have a look at Mark last year, I haven't got the numbers in front of me. I did it a few weeks ago. I think he didn't score in 12 games last year. To still be the top try scorer.
Jesus.
Is fucking insane.
He scores in, 2?
He scores in bunches. So if it does, if the Roosters do pull it together this year, he could absolutely shit in.
Yeah. And with Sam Walker in the helm, I think Dan Tupou scored like 16 tries in 10 games.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
But then again, Savala not there, DCE taking more control. We don't know.
Nice. DCE's past it. Let's move on. Most points. The Cam Smith medal.
I can't go past Jermaine Asako here. He is $3.30, I know that, but he's outscored the next player in the comp by 159 points in the last 3 seasons. He's averaging 10.3 points per game. He's the only winger kicker in the comp, so $3.30, it just seems like an absolute shoo-in for Asako if he stays fit. The only other player that I would look at is Adam Reynolds. Now, he is chasing Cam Smith's point scoring record. He needs 268 points to do it, which is achievable for him. So that would be the only other reason, is that carrot dangling above Adam Reynolds in his last year.
I'm going back to the well with my boy Jermaine. He got me over the line last year in rather inconsequential fashion. But 330, I like your stats that back it up. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm into it. Like you say, only winger kicker. Dolphins will be good this year. Asako's a beast. 330. Let's bank it now, mate.
I think it'll be interesting to see if Osako is a lock in that team for the entire year once Jack Bostock returns. Now they've got Selwyn Cobbo there as well. That's the only thing I worry about with him.
Who's their other centre? Herbie
Well,
and...
they've got Herbie. They could play Averillo. They could play Hamiso there, obviously. So they've got a few options.
Hammer. Who's going to go fullback?
Trey Fuller.
Trey?
I don't think that's what they'll do.
I think Hammer's a fullback, if that's a worst case.
Wouldn't surprise me if Osako falls out of that team at some point this year.
Who's their Calvin? Who's their bench utility? Or
they got Averillo, they've got
Donahoe,
they've got
Schneider. Trey wouldn't be
Schneider.
looked at in that regard.
He'd be sitting on their 6-man bench. I think he'll be on their 6-man bench for round 1. I'm going to take Drinky at $8. As you said, there's no standouts outside of Osako that are outside backs that are goal kickers. Trell, I'm worried about if he stays fit all year. So Drinky at $8, I'm going to take there. I think they'll be in high-scoring games once again.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, look, I'm on Trill, and there's the injury, suspension, worry, sure, we get that. But when he's kicking, he goes on some, last year or the year before, 17 conversions, 18 conversion consecutive. He can kick him, he can slot him. He's in centre now, so we'll see if his tries go up. But it's just it's a fun bet, man. It's a 6 or 3 free games rather than the 25 free games times 4 with Osako. You know what I mean? It's... This is dual sort of stuff.
I fully missed that Trell had actually been confirmed as centre for the Bunnies. That's so horny for the Bunnies. That's wild shit.
Better.
That's actually terrifying.
It's better stuff.
Beautiful.
All right, we will be back after this little break to talk about our Vegas bets.
That's right. Rue and Rando will not be here. They will be in Las Vegas, but...
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
In a moment. Just a moment.
Just a moment.
Okay.
All right, punters and dribblers, now we get to the first bets of the season. We've got the 2 games in Las Vegas. Rue's over there, Rando's over there, so it's now just your old pals, Tom, Eddie, and Sebo. I don't really need to check how you're feeling because the show's been going for a while, and I think we just sort of get into it with a bit of information. Game 1 is Newcastle Knights v. the North Queensland Cowboys. Now, I'm just trying to get a top-down stat here. We will go to Rando in a second, but Newcastle, $2.45, and the Cows, $1.57. The line is 4.5, and the over-under is 41.5. Rando recorded these stats for us last week. They may have some influence on our betting. Rando, take it away, son.
Alrighty, the first 2 games of the season. It is Vegas round. We'll start with the weather. I can't get this wrong. If I do, I will sack myself. It will be an indoor stadium, so you won't have to worry about it all. Nice and dry. The first game, we've got the Cowboys up against the Knights. The favourites went 7-1 last season in round 1, covering the line in each of those games. The Knights, they have lost 10 consecutive games against the Cowboys outside of Newcastle as well. So I don't mind the Cowboys there to cover the line. For try scorers, it's going to be a Cowboys pattern here. The right edge for the Knights, absolutely atrocious. They have let in a left edge back in 7 consecutive NRL games. Murray Taulagi, 5 tries in his last 5 games, 5 tries in 6 games against the Knights is my favourite one for that one. But if you are looking for a bit more value, Jackson Purdue, a left centre, has scored the first try in Vegas in both seasons, so look out for him to score over there. Plus, you got Tommy Dearden. He has scored in 5 consecutive games against the Newcastle Knights as well, if you're looking for a bit more anytime value.
Beautiful. Beautiful stuff there. Edward, what are you thinking?
Mate, I'm going to pick up where I left off last year in identifying that players that have had their first child, Tom, score the next game. Obviously, we had Jai Arrow last year. We also had Ruben Garrick, if you heard of him. Bradman Best in the off-season. Having a child, it's probably the best photo shoot I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was elegant. It was understated. He had the little gumnut baby dressed up in a huge, big Best necklace.
Yeah.
Chain. It's chef's kiss stuff. Best is $3.20. Just something simple to get me out the gate. I don't need to worry about anything else. I've just got eyes on Bradman Best. I'll play a cam all night and all afternoon for those in Australia. $3.20 just to start me off. That's all I need.
Sebo?
Look, wait, he said Purdue. I've got Purdue already. He's
You
the
do,
one.
mate. Yeah.
That tempted me, but I was half tempted to just like stand him out and triple him, but I was just like,
Oh,
look,
wow, dude.
But I just, because like, you think the Knights are going to be terrible this season, you'd think. But when you got to change your personnel, a coach, what have they done as a bonding thing? Maybe they've gone down to one of the mines and just kind of got a bit of that grip back in them. Maybe it's just like they have a miracle first game and I don't know. So, but I did see Dylan Lucas there at the 4s as well. And he scored a bunch of tries late last season. And the Cows are probably the best team to get a Knights player because they suck at D. They have for like 6 years, haven't they? So you just put those two together. A centre who scores heaps and Lucas who scored heaps last year. You're getting 10-13. I was like, oh my God, I've already finished my quota of double-digit bets right now just from those two guys.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, I don't mind it, Sebo, and you've both got mixtures of things I'm looking at. I went in the lab last night. Tommy outthinking the room. Tommy overthinking the room. And I sat in my bed with my little iPad and I just started looking at Vegas games. Now, you remember in seasons past, everyone's like, well, it's a smaller field. It's not as wide.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not as wide.
That never. You got to go to the unders.
Listen, it doesn't amount to anything. You're absolutely right. What it does amount to, it amounts to a couple of things. It doesn't amount to everything. What it amounts to is over the 2 years that they've been to Vegas, there's been 11 tries scored by centres, give or take 1 or 2 if I've gone, oh, whoops, he wasn't a fucking centre. But essentially, 11 tries to centres over the Vegas period. Now, that potentially does speak to a smaller field, gentlemen, because you're getting a bit cramped. You can't get it out to the wingers. Now, wingers score, but I'm just telling you. So I'm liking centres this weekend. What I'll also tell you is that every single team that has won in Vegas has been halftime, full-time.
Yeah, okay.
So, Cows, obviously you think you're going to win. So I'm taking them half full-time.
Yep.
And I'm doing a combo of best Purdue 2+. As in not each, combined.
A combined.
2+ tries combined for best and Purdue. Cows halftime, full-time.
Yep.
You get $9.65.
Not bad. If there's a tie at halftime, it's void.
I believe so,
If
yeah.
it's 10-10, yeah. It's not a push of the leg or something.
I mean, that would be too generous for the betting agencies to do that.
That's
for
good.
us.
That's nice from you, Tom.
Bit of working.
I
working.
I unearthed one as well. Punters and dribblers, you can't put it in a same gamer. So this is just free information for the punter and the dribbler.
This is a gift.
It's a gift from me to you. The first try's been scored in every Vegas game in 6 minutes or under. The line is like 8 or 9 minutes, I think. So that's the market. Is the first try scored between the first and the 9th minute or after that. So it's like 2.10 in the Bulldogs game. It's like $2 in the other game.
Why the fuck can't you multi?
You can't put that in the same game, which annoyed me. Why? But worth looking at, I reckon.
Definitely worth
I reckon people are excited. They want to throw the pill around. Defenses aren't set early in the season.
Yeah.
Well, the Knights
People are
defense is awful.
excited. You got a few guys from God knows where, Tamor, Bargo, and now they're in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, let me do a chip and chase. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm getting overwhelmed
Yeah.
here. I'm just a kid from
Where's
Tamor.
DiCaprio at? Is he watching this game? And you're like, nah.
I lived in Tamor with my mum, and
You've
I
got-
would spend the weekends in Bargo with my dad.
Josh
And
Lucas is here, maybe.
Yeah.
Has there been any chatter this year around
Shout
like
out to
who's
Tamor,
attending
bro.
that's famous? Have they
Mike
been
Tyson, they were trying to get, but they've cooled on
They've
it.
cooled on that
for
because
the
they
first
can't
2
get
years,
anyone.
It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oprah, Trump.
I think you shouldn't go for like the head. Just go get like a bunch of
TV stars,
lower tier people. Like get a row of them rather than trying to get the big dog.
Get
Just
the guy from fucking
yeah.
King
I
of
actually
Queens.
don't
Yeah.
mind their approach this year, which is just don't even bring it up
Just go over there and
Yeah.
enjoy yourself.
because you're not going to get anyone. Sorry,
No.
you're not.
You're not.
No.
And that's fine.
And you haven't.
But also,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Nothing
no one
wrong
really
with that.
gives a
Nothing
shit.
wrong with that. 90% of the stadium's Aussies. Like, just it is what it is.
Yeah.
No one here cares anyway. Guru is over in Las Vegas. He did send us video. Are we watching that, Tob, or are we just going to read him out?
Yeah, we can watch it. I was just about to say, Eddie, that's a good bet for the stream we'll be doing on Sunday for these games.
Great point. We are doing a live stream.
Thank
Tobler,
you.
great producing
Oh,
there,
we're putting that
reminding
in for
us.
sure.
Yeah.
We have
What,
got
is
our...
it an Oceans or not? Or
No,
is it just
it's a fucking
It is an Ocean.
It's an Ocean
Yeah.
stream. Well,
Yeah.
Oceans are historically you and I.
Yeah, no.
Obviously, we've
I'm not
brought
talking about.
Oceans to
I'm just saying
prominence.
it's like there's a difference between an Ocean stream versus we're having a punt and it's a stream.
No, this is
Like,
but we got
it's
a pot, dude.
Okay. Oh, it's a pot.
Yeah, it's a pot.
Yeah, right.
So
okay.
we've
so
got
it's
a
an
Ned's
Ocean.
pot. It's
Yeah.
an Ocean stream. Game 1, the three of us, and then Game 2, Streety will be joining. So tune in on the weekend. Big old Ned's pot. Get involved if you would like to.
Can we also, Toller, get somehow? I don't know if it's like rice paper rolls or carved fruit. I just want to be eating heaps of little things like Brad Pitt in Oceans.
Yeah,
just
you got to have like little go-go's. He's always having like fucking...
He's always eating.
He's eating yogurt or an apple.
Yeah.
You gotta be eating
We
20
need an
yogurt.
Oceans platter.
Yeah.
You know? An Oceans
We can
platter.
get some snacks.
Yeah, an Ocean's grazing plate.
it all
So
up.
Bruce video. Let's play it.
G'day boys, have just landed in LA. I'm over the moon to miss the first half of that episode. To be completely honest with you, I'm more rattled than I ever could be from this spoon debacle. But we need to bounce back. We are. Another female out there. what do you do, you know? I am looking at my bets for these two games in Vegas. My first one are the Newcastle Knights and the North Queensland Cowboys. I'm going to take Braden Burns, one of my favourites out there, right wing. Drinky loves throwing that cutout ball. And I'm going to take Bradman Best as well. That's 4 Bs. Braden Burns, Bradman Best. I love the synergy. The boys will cross. They are at a whopping $6.62 on Neds. Love that for the double Bs.
All right. Burns Best, ATS 662.
Don't mind an HB pencil. What brand was that? Remember getting two Bs?
2 Bs, HBs, 4 Bs.
Yeah.
What was that? What sort of pencil was that?
Stadler.
Stadler?
Stadler,
Wasn't it? Staedler.
Tobler,
Is that what it was? Yeah. 'Cause
Stadler pencils?
Sometimes I accidentally got the wrong one. Like, well, this is thick and dark.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and
do you remember
then-
the builder's pencils? Those like big fucking...
You have to carve them off with,
a
a
knife.
fucking hunting
yeah,
knife.
you felt like an alpha male.
Stadler.
Yeah, that was them.
Statler.
Staedtler.
What an absurd
Statler
spelling.
2
Obviously,
Bs.
like,
Statler.
like
Fuck that!
Swing
Surely
Nordic.
that empire's crumbled. Like, you know what I mean? You would have been on top of the world there for a while. Like, you got
For a
contract.
while, dude. Pencil would have been a thing for. Also, lead. Is lead fine in a pencil? Like, what are we doing? I thought lead was bad for you.
Well, maybe it's not lead. Maybe it's something else.
Well, they
was
called it
called
like a lead pencil.
It was called lead, yeah.
It's called lead, but I don't think it's like pure lead, right? It's just maybe got a base.
They'd still be using pencils. Wouldn't they be using
Yeah, but
pencils
not to-
because you've got to learn how to write.
Yeah,
do
but not
need to
to
learn
the
how to
extent.
write.
But think about all, like, you would learn that as like maybe a class, but you'd still have your iPad. You'd be doing your
Yeah, but it's
assessments.
EV
but-
you reckon a
age.
primary
EV age,
school?
No,
I don't
no,
reckon.
no. EV age, like they're learning to write.
Yep, but with high school you'd
I
have.
know high school
yeah.
pencils.
Yeah,
and
but then,
pens
but
are
no, but
fucking-
you weren't on pencils in high school. You were on the pen. I reckon
On the
pencil
pen,
may
yeah.
as well have survived. Who knows?
Yeah,
Listen, it's worth spending.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Talking about.
yeah.
Should we keep
We should
talking
probably-
about
we
it?
should probably
Let's
dig
keep
in a little bit more.
let's dig in.
Is Derwent's floated on the stock exchange at all? I'd
What's
love
a
to know.
Derwent set you back if you were trying to invest? Stock market, I believe.
Fuck, my
crashed overnight.
Kingfisher Blue was
Did
always
it?
half the size of the
Everyone's
others.
reading that article,
There
mate.
was an AI thing, and apparently,
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that was the Substack one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah. Fucking everything
mortified.
up.
Not mortified.
Big
We can talk
points
about it on the
of money.
potty.
No, of course we can.
Almost 1,800 pounds for a Derwent stock.
Yeah, but is that anyway?
It's
Well,
dropped.
listen, we know.
Yeah.
we know
Come on, let's dig. Let's dig.
But Derwent from the let's say 2005. Can we get stats from what was Derwent worth in 2000 and early 2000s?
Well,
to
you
mid-
just
Can we
you
track-
type in the stock and then you just go the max. Tobler, who's
Yeah, go
never
ma-
used
yeah.
Google in
Yeah.
his life.
No, and he's. When was Derwent at its peak?
Shit, it's up from 2000. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I can
almost
see it.
4x
So
up.
it's down off the peak though.
It's down off its peak in
but everything's
2020.
down at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. Everything is down.
Yeah.
AI and
2015.
that.
But that looks like at
2020
least a
peaked.
5x from its early 2000s. I guess maybe
Derwent's
it's
still
four,
fine,
No,
dude.
but the main, but Derwent's they're smart though because it's like the
Colouring
classic
in.
pencil, whatever the brand Eddie said. It's like that's for all us kind of laymen. The Derwent's like for the refined people. So the more,
But Derwent pencils were colouring in and shit.
yeah,
weren't
but they were like the premium colouring in.
Yes, yeah,
like
yeah.
Your Kingfisher Blue, as I said, like that was my number one.
Derwent's, and isn't there another one like a Wentworth or some shit or like a
Wentworth pencil, yeah, they weren't a bad pencil. They weren't a bad
Something.
pencil.
What about the connected texter? Is that
Dude,
still getting
got
around?
other connectors at my house.
Yeah.
They also fucking love
Not Fisher and Paykel.
Faber-Castell.
texters.
Faber-Castell.
That's the one I was thinking.
Stock price of Faber Castell, please.
Yes, yes, that's a better question. That's a better.
That's a much better question. Now we're getting into our work. We're back.
Just over
it's
$1,000.
family owned. Those
Okay.
bastards.
Oh, they'd be
The Faber Company.
fucking cream.
You can get a
They'd
stock
be
for.
creaming themselves.
You know, I found out Rolex is like family owned. In like so,
No, it's
well,
owned
it's a
by
trust,
a
like
trust,
a yeah,
yeah.
like a. But the guy who started it, he was like a nobody, and then he didn't. His wife died, and he didn't have like an heir to pass it to, and so he goes, "There's a trust." And all the profits are just going to like charity, and you can't. The trust is like no, it can't be bought out by anyone or anything. So it's kind of like
So
this.
no one's making money off it?
No, like no. And so the funny thing
Why do they
is,
fucking need to make them so hard to get?
Mate, listen.
but that's the funny thing. It's like it's the ultimate like status symbol, but it's actually like the company that runs it is like the opposite of that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they're not about the status, and maybe that's why it actually works.
Maybe.
Like
Maybe.
They're also absolutely hot looking. I can't.
Faber
help it.
Castell is a German-based family-owned company managed in its 9th generation by Count Charles von
he's a
Faber
count.
Castell.
Yeah, so it's a side hustle for him.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make pencils in my spare
Oh,
time.
Count's doing his Faber Castell.
Yeah.
So he's from the aristocracy.
Of course he is. And he's probably sick of hanging out with his family.
He probably stole Faber Castell off some peasant in all the family 9 generations
You'd hope
ago.
so. You'd fucking hope so. Anyway,
Apparently, reported sales of approximately $800 million.
I thought it might have been more.
Aussie a year.
Those bloody Germans, dude. You know the what is it? Puma and Adidas.
Yep.
Two German brothers were designing a shoe together. They had a huge falling out and they split it into Puma and Adidas.
I have heard that. I
I've
wasn't
heard
sure
that
if that was
before.
bullshit.
That's unbelievable. So we're going to dig in a bit more? Or?
Well, lead pencils actually have never been made of lead. It's a mix
Yeah,
of
it's not
graphite and
lead.
clay.
Well, I'd hope not, but you're saying
never.
it's lead.
It's
sort of
probably
just-
so a deterrent so the kids don't bloody screw it. Yeah.
They thought it was a form of lead when they initially discovered it.
Okay, great. Anything? Are we done digging for now? Okay, good. The next up, we've got the Canterbury Bulldogs versus the St George Illawarra Dragons. Now, the Dogs are obviously favourites at $1.38. The Dragons are actually at an absurdly priced $3.05. It should be $20. Let's be real. The line 7.5 and the total is 38.5. Rugby league points. Take it away, Rando, from last week.
Next up, we've got the Bulldogs up against the Dragons. And a fun stat here, the designated home team is 4-0 in Vegas. On top of that, Shane Flanagan, he sucks in round one. 1-8 is his record as a coach in round one fixtures. The Bulldogs, they've won their last 5 games against the Dragons, so I am leaning towards them to win that one. For try scorers, I'm looking towards that left edge of the Bulldogs. Stephen Crichton has moved into left centre after last trial. A left centre has scored in 3 consecutive NRL games against the Dragons. Critter has scored 11 tries in 13 games against the Dragons. He has scored more tries against them than any other club he has faced in the NRL. But if you are looking for a bit more value, Jacob Preston, 4 tries in his last 4 games, plus a right second rower has scored in 3 consecutive NRL games against the Red V.
Beautiful stats there from Rando. Sebo, what are you thinking?
I missed the stats. I was on a weird tangent.
Basically, it was Critter. Yeah. It was Critter, and it was Preston.
I was watching, but I wasn't listening. Critter, Preston. Well, I have gone to the well of last year.
Oh, okay.
I got on him a fair bit. He banged for me a fair bit, and he's sitting at 410. The Dragons could let in 40 points.
Yeah.
And so I'm going Billy Kicks. Billy Kicks, he's a monster. He's a behemoth. He's probably going to be in the fucking Chris Nolan Odyssey. Like, he's a fucking monster. 410, just standing him out. Like, you kind of are getting some decent ATS value in these games. I don't know how long it's going to withstand once we figure out who are going to be our try scorers for the year. You know how I say every year it kind of...
No, there's some bangable guys.
There's no way of knowing.
No one knows yet, so everyone's getting juiced up, and then we'll see whose year it is.
Billy Kicks will be paying $1.10 in a couple of weeks, probably.
Yeah.
So you're standing
just standing at Billy Kicks, yeah.
Edward?
Give me the Dogs 13 plus. And give me Carraz 2 plus, $9.98. Yeah, I look at this and I think to myself, like everyone else, the Dragons must get pumped here. There is the chance that Dragons surprise, but I don't know if they surprise in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost too grander stage for them. They surprised teams like they surprised Storm last year in basically a hurricane or a cyclone equivalent if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, at Wynn Stadium on a Saturday afternoon. That's when they surprise you. Not on the grand stage.
They're not a grand stage.
No, they're not. So Dogs 13 plus, Crows 2 plus, $9.98.
Constitution is the word of the week for me, and I've already got my halftime, full-time Dogs. Pretty straightforward, right? Like, again, obviously stranger things have happened. Vegas, bright lights, whatever. But I'm taking Dogs half full, and I'm taking Critter and Cherry for 2+ combined tries. I like the stats that Rando was saying there about Critter. And if you watched the Charity Shield game the other day, which I know that none of you did, you will notice that 2 relative unknowns, Bailey Bentley Harpe, I think it was him. I don't remember his name. Let me check it. Actually, I'm not going to check it. Fuck it. Basically, both centres for the unknown Rabbitohs scored against the Dragons, who are full strength. So you pair my centres theory, my Vegas centres theory, you then pair that with the fact that the Dragons let 2 relative unknowns score against them in the Charity Shield. Now you're going Critter and Cherry or Jerry. It just seems to it's just stacking up. I'm confirming my theories here. So Dogs halftime, full-time, Critter, Cherry 2+ combined. You're getting $6.91. I just like this little. I'm not mad at these. I'm not mad at them. That's a bet.
Good on you, man.
What's Guru doing?
We then move to the second game. We've got the Bulldogs and the St George Illawarra Dragons. For me in this one, I think the Dogs will be too good. I cannot believe, some of the team selections that have come out in Vegas and whatnot, and I still think the Dragons, I have a lot of concerns about them going into this season. They've swapped their centres around, which I don't love. Stephen Crichton, big game player. You're getting good value to him, and I'm just going to take the Bulldogs head-to-head. You're getting $3.19 for that, short, but Critter's not going to miss on a big stage. He never does. He will cross.
Good of, thanks for that bet, Rue. Good of Rue, whilst he's over in Vegas, to just pick the most bland,
that's what I said, top of Vegas background.
Time. What else I love as well is that Sebo asked if it's a Vegas background, and Tobler said yes, it was.
But then why wouldn't you do it on the Strip?
I think he said
he's in LA, but at least give it, if he's at the airport, just Turn it back so you can see the people. What he's done is, because you can see him looking around, he's tried to find the most quiet corner he possibly can find, and he just wants to do it by himself. And look, I understand that, but also you're at an international airport going to essentially your Super Bowl. Just give us a little bit of something, not just a concrete.
Give us something.
Give us something. Shout out to Tobler for thinking that was a great background.
Oh, no, it's perfect.
Good on you, Tobler.
Good on you, Tobler. Well done, mate. All right, should we get to our uni scoops, boys? Our uni scoops. Edward, what are you thinking?
Fletcher Sharp, mate. The man scored a shitload of tries last year before he got injured. I'm into it. I like it. I think that him with the 6 in the back's good for me. He's a good price too. He's a good price. And Critter. Big Stephen Crichton. Obviously, Rando early is just banging on about him. Big fan of his work. $8.64, baby. I'm not asking for much. I rarely do in my unit scoopers. It's about just landing. If you land 3 or 4, you might just win the season. So that's my plan again.
It's a chess game, the unit scoopers.
And way more this season than ever.
It's laying up on a par 5 where you go for it. It's like how many times do you actually get it? No. You don't. But if you lay up, you get the par, you still get a birdie chance.
You can land 19s, you can land 20s, you can land them. 600, 500.
But you can land 8s, you know, like you've got an 8.
You can land 8.
You can land 8s. Because you have to get
units.
27, 30, or like a $30 bet to be even on them.
Yeah.
Because if you don't land 1 and you come out minus 30 units for the season, you're actually
just on your scoopers.
You're technically even.
You got to earn your scoopers back, and then you go again.
Yeah. I'm kind of following that, but juicing up a bit, like 21s. I don't want to get carried away. I don't think this is the type of game that anyone's going to land a $50 bet. So I'm going Carraz for a bit of a safer lock. Then Galvin. I was on him last year as well as Billy Kicks, and he just kind of kept doing it for me, you know, popping up after a little kind of drop ball or a line break or something like that. If you think someone's going to be motivated by the bright lights, it's not actually your workhorse 36-year-olds from Tarmore. No. It's your 19-year-old kids, or, you know, who are like, wow, what's this? I'm in Vegas. I'm going to do a little fucking chip and chase.
It's not your Pargo workhorse, mate.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And then Scotty Drink's probably going to be like, oh, well, I'm motivated too. I'm never going to be in Origin. So this will be...
This is my biggest game?
Yeah. 21, 25. Oh, he's a good player. I'm just saying there's a bit of a queue.
Yeah.
And, you know, smaller field, sure. He'll still be able to run around someone. And what, the 2 metres he lose? 21, 25.
Nice. I've kept with my theory, but changed it slightly. I've got Cows minus 4.5 into Best Purdue 1+ combined. And then I've got Dogs 13+ into Critter Cherry 1+ combined. Taking the extra try off both of my guys. There you get an 11.23.
So that's, okay, Dogs 13+, Cows line, Best Purdue 1.
So essentially, Cows need to cover the line and Best or Purdue score. And then Dogs need to go 13+ and Critter or Cherry score. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Don't mind it.
It's actually not bad at all. Like, it looks disgusting.
It looks, it looks gross. It looks fucking foul. But, like, that's probably the ugliest looking unit scooper, but probably the most, like, well-considered.
We might need to just change combine to a Binny or a CB or something, you know, just get it, just to make our bets look a little bit better, you know, because
I'm with you.
The length of the combine can really...
I don't mind Binny.
Oh, I think Binny's what you'd be going with.
Yeah, Binny.
CB's a bit like...
Yeah.
I watch NFL.
Yeah.
So best Binny, Critter.
This is more rugby league to call it a Binny.
Yeah, Binny. A little Binny.
I don't know if I can even fit Binny in on there, can I? In the end? Of course you can. Beautiful. Not binning, mate, for fuck's sake. Sometimes...
And Totes, we'll get a little logo with like a little
rubbish bin?
A little rubbish bin with a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Yeah, just make it simple.
Love that.
Yeah, so it's something dash trash can with a 3+.
Yeah, love it.
Easy.
Love it.
All right, what's Roo doing?
Now, if you need a unit scooper, which I sure as fuck hope you do, I've got a special for you. I'm already down 10 units because you guys are cunts. We all know that. I need to make it up. $9 this unit scooper. That'll get me to just about even. You might have heard of it. I'm going to take Braden Burns, my boy, on the right wing. I'm going to take the Cowboys head-to-head. Then I'm going to pair that with Stephen Crichton and the Bulldogs once again. So I'm sort of double stacking my unit scooper and my bets. But I feel like we kick off this season with a bang. It's already been a tough start for me, let's be fucking honest here. Fingers crossed. I'll see you next week, boys.
I think you'll get it.
I think he'll get that,
Yeah.
and he'll be back to fucking
Yeah,
one down.
it's all-
And depending on
yeah.
his other bets,
Burns and
that
Cows,
bet is
Crichton Dogs is for $9.
It's basically saying, no, was the Cows line or is it head to head?
head to head.
Head to head. So it's basically Burns and Crichton to score. Unless something crazy happens, which round one, you know, you always say, Eddie, if you could go back and rewatch the tapes of round one, you say expect the
Yeah,
unexpected.
but then Rando said that seven of the fucking first.
But not in Vegas.
Not in Vegas.
We're not
yeah,
in Vegas. Like, see, if this is next week,
Yeah.
and it's round one, 1,000% that stands.
Did you hear Rando's stat where he
But
said
you
that
listen to what I just said. I said that my logic of like upsets and shit doesn't apply to Vegas.
he was saying not just Vegas. He was saying that last year 7 of 8 round one favourites won.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I was like, but I remember last year being like, not what I thought.
Not what I thought. Interesting. And how many games has there been? 4. So yeah.
Now, Tobler.
Interesting.
While I've got you there, mate, could you just, as we look at Guru's background, what did you see there that gave you Vegas?
No, I just said yes and then thought about it and corrected myself.
So you just said yes.
Yeah.
You were just like, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't really. I was thinking about something else.
You're just trolling. You're betting right now, mate.
I'm just checking this bet to double check that the odds are correct because
Bruce
the odds
won.
are very good.
Because I don't think they are.
Burns would be what, $2? Critter would be $2.70. So that's
909. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's accurate.
909.
You're getting
has gone up.
285 for the first one, and then 319 for the second. Obviously combining
because
them
Critter's
together.
$2.70. He's not like $2. So I guess if it's
Which is wild.
Great bet.
909. 909. It's a great bet.
Good bet, Roo. Well done. Hey, everyone. We're back. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Neds for being on board again. God, we love you. We're doing our stream. Just a quick reminder, the stream this Sunday, kicking off for, 1:15 the game, Tobler?
Yep.
Yep.
1 o'clock stream.
1:15, 1 o'clock stream. Myself, Edward and Sebo, we're doing our ocean stream. There's a big old Neds pot. Get on the Neds app and hop in the pot if you want to. For game 1 and then game 2. I mean, the pot will run over 2 games, you reckon? Or do we just pot for one big game?
No, we pot over 2 games.
Yeah, the pot will run over 2 games. Streety's joining us for game 2. We'll see you there. Ciao.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website